Hello, it's Yolanda. What's up, everybody? Yolanda tuning in. Just wanted to say hello to see who was going to check in. I've had a day. I decided to chime in, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn the camera around. Y'all know how I do it. Flip. Alrighty. We're going to see who's going to tune in and who's going to say hello today. We're going to see how everybody is doing. So I'm here today, coming back. Yolanda chiming in. When you guys come in, please hit the like button. Say hello. Say hey, what's going on? What's popping? I'm going to stay on here for a few minutes, but not very long. Because guess what? Oh, let me turn my camera around. Let me let y'all get a good view. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Y'all, this ain't a good view, but this is going to have to do. I want y'all to see the truck stop is already crowded. This is like a trailer shop. So y'all get to see this. This is a trailer shop. Take you to the candy shop. I know y'all tired of doing a stakeout, aren't you? But I want you guys to see. So you guys can see, I'm trying to place my camera. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get a good view here. Now I think we're just gonna get, wait a minute. Let's see here. Now we'll get this view. Hold on. Wait. Let's see. No, that's not a good view. We'll get this view. Hold on. Bear with me. Trying to get a good view. There. So we'll get that view. Hold on. There we go. Just in case somebody, in case some trucks come by, you guys can see it. Hold on a second. We're gonna take you to. Okay, and so we are live officially. We are here. I hope you guys come and see me. What's up? Yolanda in the house. What's popping, y'all? Come on, people. Come on in. Say, hey, let's get the party started. Come on, y'all. That's early. It is 6:38 Central Time Zone. Come on, the East Coast, the West Coast, the Deep South. Bring it on, baby. And then I got y'all got a good old view. Y'all get to see all the rigs rolling on through. Bam, there we go. We got a car hauler. He's bringing the cars to you. A car hauler. It's a poppin'. What's up, black people are chosen? Hey, what's going on? What's up, people? I just decided to chime in to see what's going on. Y'all don't have too good of a view, but y'all got a view. There you go. So if you guys please come in, please give me a like. Just say, hey, what's up, Yolanda? How's it going? Y'all know how I do it. I flip the camera. I let y'all see a few trucks rolling on through. Then I flip it back around. Then y'all get to see little old me. And then I'll flip it and we go back and forth. And we're going to chit chat. Hope some good people come on in. It says good to see you. Good to see you too, Ezekiel. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you were able to join. I checked out your videos today. And I'm loving them. You know, glad you be replying to me. I be checking them out. And I see you coming along there doing your thing. So, hi. XBTD Corby. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. Hello, welcome to the chat. It says good, thank you. So, how's everybody doing today? And you guys remember, if you come in, please give me a like. But if you don't give me a like, guess what? That's okay. I'm just here. I'm going to chit chat for a while. As long as you guys stay. I'm not going to stay long. But we're going to see how that's going to go. Okay? So again, today is Thursday. Happy Thursday, everyone. Again, this is Yolanda. Welcome to the chat. For all you new people that are just coming in, I am a truck driver. So that is why we're at the truck stop. We are doing a stakeout right about now. And that's about it. It says, I put up my like as soon as I come in. I really appreciate it, Ezekiel. A lot of people don't like when they come in. They just come in and be nosy. They don't say nothing. They just pop on in. So, like I said, we here. I'm on a chit chat and see who all pop in. Everybody announce you guys self. And then like I always say, you guys see anybody in the chat, you guys want to mix and mingle with them, go ahead, hit the button, and connect. Go over to their page, check out their page. You might like them, you might not like them. Hey, it's up to you. It's all good. It says at least if you come, you can press the like. You know what, Ezekiel? A lot of people are going people out and they won't press the like button. Whether they like it or not, for whatever reason, they just don't. And I'm okay with that. If they do, they do. And if they don't, they don't. I've gotten so used to it by now. Some people press the button and some don't. I've even seen them press the button and then when they leave out, they unlike it. I'm like, you ain't doing nothing to me. I'm all good. So at the end of the day, it's what it is. So like I said, we here. We chilling. We're going to chit chat. Y'all know how I do it. I wait till a few more people join in. Then I start telling some stories. Start talking about this, that, and another. If you guys haven't checked it out, go over there and check out some of my short videos. It says, you know what another content creator told me that too. Yes, it's true. It is so true, Ezekiel. And I just don't understand why. But you know, that's the way it is. And I've learned, that used to bother me at first. But now it doesn't even bother me anymore. I've gotten used to it. So, like I said, when they come in, if they do, they do. And if they don't, oh well, I mean, it don't even bother me no more. It's what it is. So, yeah. But, like I said, what everybody's up to this Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. We almost headed for the weekend. There's some type of holiday coming up. It's either, now don't come for me, y'all. It's either Labor Day or it's Memorial Day. Angela, hello. Welcome to the chat, Angela. How are you? It is not going to stop you. No, it's not. I'm going to keep on going, but I'm not going to even lie, Ezekiel. Let me tell you something here. I just figured out something when I looked at my I went to my YouTube studios. I don't know if you ever go to your YouTube studios and you're able to see it. You can kind of like keep up with your algorithm. It'll tell you who's actually watching your videos, who's not. But I notice a lot of people that come to my page, besides the people that really rock with me and watch the videos, the majority of the people, they go either to the post and they'll leave a comment, or they'll go to the short. I got a whole bunch of videos up there, and I ain't seen a comment on a video, or I'm talking about like a regular video. Well, I take that back. I had about 3 comments. But I noticed a lot of people do that, and a lot of things, you know, and people, I'm okay with that, you know. And then there's people that I know for a fact, they come to your videos, they leave a comment, and they just scroll on through. They don't even watch the video. You can tell by the timestamp. They figure you don't know, but I know. But that's another story. I'm okay with that. I've learned to deal with that. I call it a trick game, you know. So it's what it is. But I look at it, if you want to rock with somebody just like me, and if you really like their content, you're going to watch their video from the beginning to the end. You're not going to really play no games. I don't play games. When I go to people's page, I actually watch their content, you know, from the beginning to the end. And you can always tell by when you go to your YouTube videos. There's just so many people go to people's pages and they'll tap on the video, and you know it for a fact. Ain't nobody watching no 2 or 3 hours video within that quick, because the timestamp, they'll leave that video, go to another video, and then they'll say, oh, this and that. And they just flip from video to video. I'm thinking to myself, ain't no way you watching those videos that quick. But it's, hey, it's what it is. I leave it alone. I done got used to it by now. Don't even really, it used to bother me, but not anymore. So, and you can always tell who's subscribed to you too, just as well. It's Labor Day on September the 1st, Okay, I knew it was some holiday that was coming up. I was not for sure, but I knew it was a holiday coming up. So yeah, I appreciate that, because I sure forgot to look it up before I came on live. But like I said, I just wanted to come in and see if I can get a group of us in here and get a little a conversation going, and that's about it. And everybody just chit chat to see how everybody is doing. A lot of people's channel is growing. And people are putting out the videos. There's a lot of silent videos. Like Yee and the gang over there. She's doing a lot of those riddles, and she's doing pretty good with those riddles. I've been checking her out. So I've been going to a lot of people's page when I have time in between of my work schedule. So a lot of silent videos. Then there's people that do a lot of videos like I say, throughout the night. Some go early morning, and it just whenever you can catch them. So yeah, it says black people are chosen. Yeah, it says okay. So you know, and in the YouTube family, like I always say, the YouTube street is big enough for all of us that we can support each other. Some people support better than others, and some don't. And you just got to find who's going to rock with you, find who's going to really support you, and I say support them. And then just, you know, just go from there. That's really all you can do, you know. And the best thing to have is support, support, support. Just keep putting out the content. Some people on YouTube blow up overnight. Some it take them weeks. Some it take them months. And there are some people that it can take years. Because trying to get to that 4,000 hours, man, is very, very difficult, you know? And I've noticed that. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to keep doing what I can do. I'm going to support the best way that I can. And it's as simple as that. And that's what I tell everybody to do. Because I ain't going to even lie to y'all. A lot of times when because YouTube is hard. And I remember I used to watch YouTube videos and I used to be like, man, that is so easy. I can do that. I can put out a video. I can do this. Man, let me tell you, once I got started, I don't know about you, Ezekiel, it gets difficult, you know? You have people come to your page. You're trying to keep up the content. You put in a lot of work. You putting out those videos and you thinking, who watching them? Are they watching them? So, and then I'm noticing a lot of people, I don't know if anybody else has noticed that a lot of people is taking away their shorts. So by them taking away their shorts all over, and then some people like yourself, Ezekiel, don't have short videos at all. So when they take away the shorts, I'm not saying it forces a person to watch their live or it forces a person, Tony, yo man, what's up? I'm in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And to me, it feels like if you're forced, not necessarily forcing a person, you know, to watch either your live or to watch your regular videos. But I think it's unfair. Like, say, for instance, if you come to my page and I notice you'll just watch a short video, but then you want me to go to your page, and then I go to your page and all you got is long videos and all you got is, what do you call them? Oh, man, the live videos. So that's, to me, that's kind of not fair because, you know, so then if I come and watch your long video, what's the odds you watching mine? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real, but it's a part of the game. It's what it is. Tony, yo man, good evening. So, okay, you guys are speaking to each other. And so I've noticed that, but I'm not going to take my shorts away. I'm going to keep my shorts. I like putting out the shorts. I enjoy people watching the shorts, and I enjoy watching shorts myself. But when you go to people's page, you got the short videos, you have regular videos, you have live videos, you have their playlist, and then you also have their community post. So it says, Yolanda, I'm back in the stream like I promised 3 streams. Okay, so you said you're back like you promised. Okay, I do remember you coming about 3 streams. It says, I have no videos, sadly. Why you don't have any videos? I mean, like, what's holding you up that you're not putting up? You just don't. See, and there's a lot of people that don't want no content. They just like watching videos. Why don't you have any videos? I'm curious. And then I'm not gonna even lie. You pronouncing my name well, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm looking at that. I cannot pronounce your name. Give me a good name give me an easy name that I can put in there. Break it down in like English for me. What would be a good name? Under where you left a comment said, I have no videos, sadly. And then you got that face on there. Put a name in there. Aiden, okay, we'll go by that. Aiden, okay, well, I appreciate that's the way to go. That's what we're going to rock with. That's going to be your name up in here. And I appreciate you coming back through. So what time is it where you're at? Aiden, what time zone are you on now? Like, is it AM, PM, evening time? Like where you're at. I'm curious about the time. And that's another thing. A lot of people is on different time zones. Is it 6:50 AM or 6:50 PM? Oh, PM. Oh, okay. So exactly where are you at? 6:50 PM. Where are you at? I'm curious. It's Grandma World. Hey, Grandma World. What's up, girl? I seen that video with you and that watermelon. Girl, you had that watermelon looking good over there. That was a nice, you had that diamond. It says, oh, you're in Oklahoma. Okay, I thought you was way somewhere else. You're right. Okay, you're on the same time zone that I'm on. It says, it was good, girl. It looked delicious. Man, and I also seen that cucumber video too. Yes, ma'am. I seen that cucumber. So you next. Start watching out for the video, because you know it's Grandma's World. You know, I am recognizing each one of the subscribers that's been rocking with me. You know, I do little short videos on them. So it says, yes, trying to do all AS. Okay, so you're going strictly for the ASMR. Is that what you're going to start focus on from now on? Is Grandma's World? Because I seen the cucumber one. I like the crunch. That was pretty cool. So is that the way you're going to gear to from now on, or you just mixing it up a little bit? It says, I live in Oklahoma, in Carmel. Okay. It says, no, just a little. Okay, you just doing a little bit here and there. Okay, that'll work. Because I actually liked it. I seen the video. I said, okay, so she's switching it up a little bit. You kind of going back and forth. That's kind of what I do. We were just sitting up here chit-chatting about those 4,000 hours, that watch time, you know, drawing subscribers. It says, those shorts you do are cute. I appreciate it. I watched them all. I appreciate that. Let me see. I got yours. I gotta upload it though. I try to put out a few each day. So okay, so what I asked in the last chat, I asked anybody where they have a problem if I upload them or make a video about them. And if they do, just let me know. If you're okay with it, just say yes. And if you say no, just say no. It says, yes, I ran one of your lives the other night. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And that's what we was talking about too. You said no problem. Oh, so you don't mind. Okay. About what? So I appreciate that, Grandma's World. So that's what we were talking about. How sometimes, like, I still glad you have your shorts. I have my shorts. But do you notice the new trend that's going on now? It's Grandma's World. A lot of people is taking their shorts away. So when you go to their page, it's like it's a thing now. And all that's there is their regular videos, and you have their live streams. You don't have a choice to look at, and then some of them don't have posts either. And I noticed that with a lot of people. And I was just saying, that's kind of hard on somebody like me. If you come and then you just watch one of my shorts, but then I go to your page, and if I want to support you, the only thing that I can watch is your lives or a long video. It says, I haven't noticed that. Yeah, I've noticed that. It's a few people have went that way. A lot of them. And I'm going to keep my shorts myself because I like putting out the shorts. I think it gives it a little bit something different. It says, I got most of my subs from. Yes, and that's my point being. Putting out shorts, a lot of people sub to you because they like them. So Aiden, what exactly? Oh, okay, he's saying hello or whatever. So Aiden, I got one question. So you're in Oklahoma. Like, I'm curious, don't take this wrong. Are you an adult or are you a younger person? Like, are you in school? It says happy makes teamwork tired. Okay, so are you in school or are you working, or like, I'm curious because I remember you said you came into the stream like 3 streams ago when I did a live. It says, yes, I'm in school. Okay, what are you in college? You're in high school, middle school? And like, I'm curious. Oh, you're in the 4th grade. You know what? I was wondering about that. So 4th grade, how old are you? Because I was trying to figure out how you get in here, because I got I put the thing on there, no kids. And when you do no kids, I'm not quite sure what is the age cutoff. So if you're in the 4th grade, it's been a minute for me. How old are you when you're in the 4th grade? I'm curious. So let me think, 4th grade. How old you have to be in the 4th grade? Help me out. Can somebody tell me how you have? So you're 9. What the heck? You know what? You probably need to start getting ready for bed. Grandma said it's 10. Tony said 10. Everybody said 10. How you get up in here being 9 years old? You got your mama or your daddy phone? I was wondering when I was talking to you. He said 9. Everybody else said 10. I think you might not need to be in here with us adults. It says my friend is 10. Okay, so who phone do you have? Because I don't understand how some of the kids get in when I set that up and it says I put on there for no kids. And I don't, so can somebody explain that to me, how the kids be getting in? Because I be having kids sometime at nighttime in my, it says my phone. Oh, so it's your phone at 9 years old. Your parents must not have your phone set on, do you go into a lot of adult chats? Like when a lot of adult lives? I'm curious. It says they front have a child's account. Oh, okay. I got you. And so grandma, so it says no. Okay. So when you have a child's account, because I don't have no little bitty kid, no young kids like that. I'm trying to realize how does that go? Like I've seen kids like his age at nighttime. We doing live 9, 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, and the kids be in there. I be trying to figure out how they be getting in there. So I guess depending on how you said, it says that I don't have a child's account. So if you don't have a child's account, what type of account do you have? It says, sorry, I mean, it's not set on a child's account on their phones. Oh, okay, I got it. So that's why they're able to go in adult streams and certain lines. Okay, I get you. Because I always wondered how, because I had a kid, it says my own account. Oh, okay. Well, do your parents know that you be in adult chats? I mean, in the live with the adults? Because a lot of times we be talking about grown folk stuff, and you 9 years old, honey. They got a whole bunch of chats with for kids your age. So you're saying no about what? I think I'm not gonna block you, Aiden, but you know what? I think, and I appreciate you coming and you're coming in the chat listening to us and stuff. But if we happen to get Rated X and get to talking about some real grown folks stuff, you might need to go on a different live or something just to be safe about it. Okay? Did you get your parents' permission? Or do you, I don't know how you're, because even certain things you have to get a parent's permission. And I appreciate you coming and, into the live and saying hello and stuff. But we have a whole bunch of grown folks up in here. And you are 9 years old. What about your homework? Shouldn't you be doing homework and getting ready for like bed or something in a little bit? Because today is Thursday, so you have school tomorrow. So yeah. But like Grandma Word, that's what we were just talking about different things. It says, yeah, just tell me if you're gonna talk about grown people stuff. I'll just go on another stream. I know. Okay, well, like I said, we ain't talking about nothing as of yet, but it might pop up. And if it do, I'm gonna say, hey, you might need to go on. What time do you go to bed? Because shouldn't you be going to bed by 8 o'clock if you have to go to school? No later than 9, but I'm thinking you should be in bed by 8, right? Shouldn't you be getting ready, like brush your teeth and take a bath and getting your school clothes, getting yourself situated for school in the morning? So I figured that you go to bed at 9. So you got 2 hours before you have to be in bed. So you're not like reading a book or doing anything? Or homework? Coop. Look who's in the house. What's up, Coop? Welcome. Says Yolanda, how you been doing? Miss Lady, please chat. It says, let's get these likes up. Oh, I appreciate it. We haven't too long been online. We just chit-chatting. It says, I do my homework at 8. So you do your homework at 8, and then you got to be in the bed at 9. Oh, okay. Hey, whatever works for you. Tony, yo, oh, he said, Coop. Okay, they're speaking to each other. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting. I decided to pop on early because most of the time when I start my lives, I do a pop-up live. I just never know when I'm going to do lives. There's days I skip. There's days I'll do a live a couple of days in a row. It just depends on what I got going on with my loads. And then catching up with some of the comments and then trying to make more content to put out. It says, Tony, what's up, family? Looking out for the... Oh, okay, for the queen. I appreciate that. Coop. Oh, Aiden is speaking to Coop. He told me some Coop. I don't believe you 9. You probably older than 9. I think you just saying that. But, like I said, we was discussing just YouTube stuff. Support and getting those watch hours and putting out videos. I'm going to start putting out regular videos again. I'm going to do one every now and then just to see, if somebody watches them and kind of go from there, really. Because it really sucks when you put a lot of work and a lot of time, whether you edit the video or not, and you put out a video and the video might not even be that long, and then you ain't really got nobody watching the video. It's like, what's the point of putting it out if ain't nobody watching them? But they keep saying, keep putting them out, keep putting them out, keep putting them out. And that's what I'm working on. Whoa, my phone. I'm so glad I caught it. I don't know why my phone keeps on falling. I guess I'm not setting it up right. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Every time I put my phone up, it just loosens up and it just falls. Wow. But I apologize about that. So yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna start putting out regular videos soon. Because that's how I started. I was doing a lot of my shorts. Then I was doing regular videos. The regular videos was doing okay. People was liking the truck driver interviews. I was doing that. I did a few mukbangs. Those seemed to do okay. And I was just doing random stuff, just seeing how it was going. And it was like a so-so, it was a hit or miss. And then I just decided to start going live and see how that's going to go. It says, I have to get off of my phone for now soon. It says, I may come back later. Bye. Have a good one. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're doing good in school. Got your grades up. So, yeah. So, and that's all that I be trying to focus on. And I always say the same thing. Trying to put out content. And I don't know who in here that does all the content creators that have to work, do content, and then you have family, and then you have your personal time. It can get pretty tough for you. It can get really, really tough, So I'm just going to keep on trying to grind for right now and see how it goes. And I'm just going to deal with each obstacle as I cross that path as for right now. There's times I be wanting to say, you know what? Forget this YouTube. It is too much work. And then then another thing what you guys got to remember too, once you get monetized, okay, you still got to put out videos. And I did my research. The videos have to have enough watch time and all of that. And it's not, they said it gets a little bit more difficult even after you get monetized, because you have to keep up the videos and you have to push out the videos and people have to be watching the videos. So just like now, think if I was monetized, or if I had the subscribers and I put out a video, and if it's still not getting the hits, guess what? I'm not doing anything. So it really wouldn't be benefiting me. So that's what I'm working on too, just as well. Finding the right time to go live to see when people, there's like peak times that like people are not at work, or maybe they don't have to, like now school start back. So depending on if you go live, like in the, when it was hot, put it like this, when the kids wasn't in school, you have people that might go live at 10, 11 o'clock at night. And, Robert Computer, hello, Robert. Hi, welcome to the chat. How are you? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Rob. It says Robot. I'm sorry. Robot Computer, welcome to the chat. Is this your first time joining us? I don't think I've seen you before, Robot. Or maybe if you came in, I didn't notice you from before. Most of the majority of the people that come in, I kind of notice them. But hello, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the chat. I appreciate that. So, I'm making sure my thing is holding up pretty good. And so I don't know if Grandma Words, is she still here or did she leave? I was gonna ask her something, but she might have went off. But if she's still in here, it says robot computer. Oh, he's saying hi. So I have a lot of questions that I be wondering about YouTube, and I find out a lot of it when I go to different people's channels and I watch some of their content. I get ideas. I Google a lot of stuff, not that it's accurate or telling me the truth, but I try to find out a lot of stuff that way. And I just try to do my research daily just to see how it goes. But, you know, I found out YouTube, to me, it seems like it's like if you play the lottery or something. Like there's some people that, like, I say hit the lottery and they blow up overnight. And there's some people that buy that lottery ticket, it's just like it's like a dud. You know, you got people that have been on YouTube years, and you know they been hustling, trying to get their grind on, and they're still stuck. And you got people that been on YouTube a few weeks or a few months or less than a year, and they're doing just fine. Again, it depends on what content, what you put out, what people like, and what they want to see. And that's the bottom line. But like I'll say this to everybody just keep on grinding. I'm going to keep on grinding. Y'all don't give up. Just keep on doing it. Just keep on doing it. That's all we can do, you know. But it does get challenges. It gets very challenging at times. You know, like I was going through, I don't know if a lot of people go through their YouTube studios, and if not, I suggest you guys download that YouTube app. Check it out. That YouTube Studios, you can go to it. It'll show you a lot about your channel. It'll show you like your highest videos, you know, your watch time. It'll show you some of your subscribers, not all of them. It'll tell you what audience is watching mostly, whether it's male, females. It'll tell you what age category mostly is watching your videos, what is your most popular videos, what's your least popular videos. It'll give you all of that information that you need to know, and it's really good. It'll let you know ideas to do videos, and that's what I like about that that YouTube Studio. It'll give you ideas about different videos, just, you know, all the information that you, not all the information, but it gives you enough information to help you out. You know, it helps me out a lot. So I go to it about every other day or so to check it out to see what's going on. And that's about it, you know. So yeah. But like I said, I just decided to stay on here, and I'll stay on here for a few more minutes. And it seems like it's kind of quiet tonight. If I don't get more people chiming in, I'm not going to waste my time to stay on here. Not that it's a waste of time, but I find myself just talking to myself. And I'm not going to sit up and talk to myself. If you know, if ain't nobody go like ask no questions or say nothing or chime in or say hey or what's going on, ask any questions. And I'll just go back and forth with different conversations. If y'all been rocking with me, y'all know I run my mouth. Y'all know I keep the conversation going, whether anybody is paying me any attention or not. But I will continue to talk about different subjects. Oh, and you know what? I was thinking about doing a video about, because I watch Queen over there. If you guys go check out her page, Queen, I know who I am. So I'll be checking her out, and she does some great grocery hauls. I think that's pretty interesting when you go to the grocery store, and I just like watching it. It's all about finding what you like, what's comfortable for you, and it, you know, it's got to be entertaining, almost like watching TV. You have your remote control, and there's certain what do you call it? There's certain TV shows you want to see, and certain TV shows you don't want to see. I don't know if my comments is frozen up or not. Can somebody give a thumbs up or just say hey, hi, hello to let me know if my comments are not frozen up? Whoever's in the chat, can somebody say hey, hello, hi, what's up, how you doing? Can somebody say Frankenstein, Halloween, popcorn, anything? Say something. Because sometimes I be on these lives and it'll freeze up on me. And if it freeze it up, I'm just gonna go out and have to come back in again. So if anybody can say something, let me know if it froze up. I don't even know if you guys can still hear me. I mean, I know you can hear me, but is there anybody in the chat? Can somebody say something or let me know if my comments is not frozen up? Hello, hello, hello. Can somebody say something? You guys must have popped in and popped out. I wonder if it frozen up. I'm gonna wait a few minutes and see if my comments froze up, because ain't nobody saying anything. And and if it frozen up, I'm gonna have to go out of the live and start it all over again. Can somebody let me know if the comments is frozen? Can somebody say something? Hello? I wonder if it frozen up. Well, I'm gonna wait a few minutes. I ain't gonna keep talking to myself. Oh, it didn't freeze up. Okay, hello. Okay, cool. I wasn't for sure. Where everybody at? What y'all doing? Is people cooking? It says, can you see us? No, I cannot see you guys, Ezekiel. I can see a picture on your profile, but I can't actually see you. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Because y'all know how YouTube be playing. Can you guys see me or hear me? I imagine you can, because he said hello. It says, can you see us? No, I can't see you. I know. It says, no, I mean, he said, no, I mean your comments. Oh, yeah, I can see my comments now. But I didn't know what you was talking about. Nobody was commenting, because it only looks like a couple of people in here. Right now, I see 2 people. So that must be you, Ezekiel, and I think there's Tony, your man. Everybody else must have just popped in and popped out. It's kind of a slow night. I'm going to stay on here for a few minutes, and I'll just, he's laughing. And I'll just, I'll keep, let me flip this around here for a minute. Hello, y'all. It's Yolanda. What's up? Hey, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. But I'm here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay here a few minutes, because ain't nobody coming in. Right now, cooking. Tony is cooking. So he's here. We got Ezekiel in the house. Y'all the only 2 that's rocking with me right now. We've had some people that they came in the chat, but they left. Because they're not trying to show sister no love. And that's okay. You know, that's all right. It's all good. I'll talk to y'all. I'll keep flipping the phone back and forth. It says fabulous. Yeah, because I'm here. Y'all know that's the way I roll. That's the way I roll. Got my hair up today, baby. It's hot out here. It is 105. Yes, sir. It's hot. It's hot. So like I said, I'm here. I'm a chit chat. It's a slow night. I've been on here a little bit over 30 minutes. And a little bit over 30 minutes. I've had some people come in, but I've noticed they went back out. So that, you know, that's all good. And I appreciate that. It says, I have a feeling that people will come in later. Yeah, they might come in later. And I was wondering if I had went too early, went on, because I noticed when I normally go later on, because right now it's 7:15, and I started to wait till like about 8:30. But I'll be getting myself situated, because I have to get up early in the morning. That's why I decided to go live now versus later on, because I have to get up early. So by the time the people chime in or try to come in, I'll be getting off, because I'm thinking either a lot of people are still at work, or if they're not at work, they're getting their kids ready, because there's a lot of kids that have to go to school tomorrow. And then there's a lot of adults that's in college, and they have to go to school themselves. So, and that's understandable. Just like me, I got to roll. I have to be in the doctor early in the morning at 5 a.m. So I'm not going to be on late like that when I have to be there, but I have to wind down. And so, like I said, I know a lot of people have to be to work tomorrow. A lot of in school. A lot of kids have to go to school. So that's understandable. But like I say, I still decided just to come on, just to talk, to see who's here. Even if I stay on about an hour, and if I can get, at least 50 people or whatever, if they chime in and we chit chat, that's fine. And if they don't come in, that's understandable too. I'm okay with that, And I understand that, because I know people have lives, outside of YouTube, and I understand that. I understand that perfectly. But at first I thought it had froze up because nobody was saying anything. It says in the life of Gay Blake, it says good night, good night. It says good night, Yolanda, and everyone in the chat. Okay then, you are getting ready to. That's right, it's night out there in Jamaica. Okay, well, good night, and thank you for coming in. I'm Gay. I really appreciate it. Oh, and Gay, look out. I'm still doing short videos of different people. And if I happen to do a short of you, will you be okay with that? I'm just curious. But good night. I appreciate you stopping in. Thumbs up done. I appreciate that. We got Jimmy Dean in the house. Oh, I remember Jimmy. Jimmy was here tonight when I was stuck at the at that chicken farm. And he was talking all of that mess. Okay, Jimmy, what's going on? Welcome back to the chat. I appreciate that, Gay. It says, yes, I will be grateful. Okay, so if I throw up a video of you and you happen to come to my shorts, I already tagged you. I got it I already made up the video, but I said I'm trying to ask everybody, hey, if I make a short video of you, will you be okay with it? And then if not, and if I can't tell a person, and then I put up a video about them and they don't like it, then I'll take it down. That's all you got to do. Say, hey, Yolanda, take that video down. Because I got one of Ezekiel. Ezekiel, if I pop up a short of you, will you have a problem? Tell me, just say yes or no. Y'all ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Because I'm just trying to thank y'all. And that's my way of showing, the appreciation and the love that I have for y'all. Okay, Gay, I see that you said, okay, grateful. Yes. Yes. So, it's something different that I'm trying. And I'm just doing random people. Just to keep the shorts, to let people gratitude. Yes, just to let people see that, hey, I appreciate you rocking with me. I thank you, even though I can't make it to your page as much as I need to, because people have to understand I still have to put out my content just as well. We all got to put out content. Like Gay, she's on a, in the life of Gay Blake, she's on a different time zone. She's getting ready to go to bed, and a lot of us are still up until, probably midnight. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is different. Different time zone. There's people all over that support us, and which that's a good thing, and that's what I like. I really appreciate that. But I'm gonna show people my different ways of saying, hey, thank you, and that's just what I'm gonna do, and I appreciate it. Because sometimes I can't get to people's page. I say this every time I'm in a chat. There's times I can get to them and time not. And what happened to Jimmy? Jimmy Dean, are you still in the chat? What's going on with you, Jimmy? Did you hear about what happened? Dang, that truck whipped around here pretty fast. Goodness. Good Lord. Is Jimmy still in the chat? It says, I believe that Jamaican is an hour ahead of us. I'm thinking it is, because she says she's getting ready to go to bed. They might be. It says, and you had your job going on, which keeps you busy. Yes, sweetheart, I'm glad you see that. I be driving, and like I told him, I got to get up in the morning time. Normally, I would go live later on, but because I have to get up so early, I just decided to go live now, which I knew it probably wouldn't be a good time, but that's okay. You'll have hit and miss times when you do these live videos, There's people that do lives at 12 o'clock and you might have. So yes, so it's 7:20 p.m. where you're at. Okay. It's not too late out there. So 7:20. Hold on a second. Hold on. You're on the same time zone. Same time zone that we are. It is 7:21. 7:20, same thing. So Jamaica's on the same time zone that we are on. They're not too much of a difference. And how's the weather out there, Gabe, before you get off? How's the weather out there in Jamaica? So the weather is okay? I know it's nice out there. I love that video. I always be watching that video over and over, that short with all the coconut trees. I would love to be out there with all those coconut trees. And I'd be climbing the tree and getting them down and having coconut water every day. And all the mangoes. I seen that video where you had that big old bag of mangoes. Looked like you just chopped them all up and you put them in the bag. Oh, they look so delicious. So delicious. Oh, I love mangoes. But mangoes, I went to go buy a thing of mangoes about this big. It was a container, wasn't that big, and I paid $12 for them. It says it's warm. We got rain yesterday. Okay, yeah, I figured that. So them mangoes, did you buy them mangoes at the store, or you have a mango tree and you just pick the mangoes and cut them up? Because I know you cut them up and you had them in that big Ziploc bag. Yeah, mangoes are very expensive out here where we're at. Very expensive. You can get a little bitty container and go to the Kroger's or the grocery store, pay $10 to $12 or something. They're very expensive. Let me flip this back around so y'all can see some of the trucks. Let y'all see. So yeah, mangoes get very, very expensive. Because I brought some at the Kroger, just a grocery store. I bought some at the grocery store the other day. And I'm like, good Lord, just like watermelons. If you've seen that video when I had those watermelons were like $17, $14. I mean, some of these fruits are just, the prices are ridiculous. It says, no, my neighbor give those big ones. Oh, to me, we use those for juice. Oh, so you make mango juice. And what about the pulp? Do you, the pulp, do you eat it or you make something out of it? Or you just make the juice and discard it? I'm curious. I bet that mango juice was delicious. Ooh, I would love to have some fresh mango juice. Oh, I know that was delicious. I seen Queen. Queen made some, you guys go check out Queen over there. She made some watermelon juice. She had a watermelon cut up, and I guess that was her juicer or her blender, and she put them in the mason jar. I love watermelon juice. When I go home, too, I like to do all that. I do a lot of juicing. I make ginger shots because I get fresh ginger, and I put cayenne, black pepper, and I do all of that. And turmeric, I make the little shots. It says yes, it says we add cherry and ginger. Okay, oh, I know that's good, and it's healthy, and it's good for your skin, your hair, your nails, and everything. And so, and then the coconuts, do you pull the coconuts down and bust them open and get the juice out of them? And I bet you guys have a lot of coconut water. I love coconut. Now I buy the whole coconuts too at the Kroger's. They're like $3.99 for a coconut, and you just punch the hole down and stick the straw in. It don't be that much juice in there though. But the inside is really good. I eat the inside. I love coconut. I like coconut anything. I love coconut. Yep. Coconut is delicious. Mangoes, all of those good fruits. Star fruits, you name it, I love them. But especially mangoes. Oh, and also one of my favorites is cherries, but some people call them plums. And I also love blackberries. Blackberries and raspberries. Any kind of berries are good. But especially my favorite berry is blackberries. I love blackberries. Because I like to make blackberry pancakes. Anybody ever had blackberry pancakes? They're delicious. Delicious. Yes, they are. Delicious. I love them. They are delicious. Then some fresh strawberries and stuff. But I love making the ginger shots. Put it in my juicer. And then I got these little containers that I put them in. Then I keep them in the refrigerator for like, no more than 2 days. And then I do a shot a couple of times throughout the day. It says, yes, we drink the water and the jelly meat from the coconut. Yes. Oh, that meat from them coconut and that coconut water is delicious. I just love it. Love it. Love it. And that's cool how your neighbor have them trees and stuff. I'm originally from California, and we had avocado tree. All the avocados you can eat, they would just be all over the ground. We used to have to go out there and pick all of those avocados up. We had a lemon tree, an apricot tree, a plum tree. We had so many orange trees. The next door neighbor had apricot trees. She had plum trees. And what else did she have? She had an apricot tree, a plum tree, apricot, and a lemon. She had a lemon tree. And all of them lemons, big lemon. And that was good eating back in the day because they didn't put all the stuff and the chemicals that they're using now. And let me tell you, man, them lemons was so big that would fall off of her tree. And them apricots, I don't know if anybody but apricots are so good. And we used to hop her fence when we were kids, me and my cousins. When we had these bags, and we would just go up there and just pick all of them apricots. She didn't even care. And then people would come in our yard and get all the avocados that would fall down. Then the other neighbor had an orange tree and grapefruits. These big old grapefruits used to fall off of his tree. And man, he would just pick them up and put them in these bags and just stack them against the fence. This is the way those trucks line up is looking so good. Yeah, they be lined up. Yeah, I was trying to give you guys a good view. They lined up like, I call them like toy trucks, the way they line up. Yep, all parked in backwards. Some of them will go in nose in. Like done. Hi, Shanwani. Thank you. I appreciate you coming. Thank you. It says that's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people like them. That's why I always flip the phone, and I have the phone facing so you can see the trucks when they pass by, or they're just lined up. You said good morning. Yeah, so you're getting your kids ready for school. I appreciate you coming in. I seen your video when I was in your live, and I got a chance to go in her live. See, it depends on when I'm moving or what I got going on. And she had an awesome live. She had these beautiful bracelets on. Oh my gosh, they were so beautiful. And she did all of this art on her hand and the bracelets. Oh my, I wanted to just take them all. They were so pretty. She drew like this art on her fingers and on her hand. It was so beautiful. I kept saying, let's see again, let me see again. Oh, that was so beautiful. But I seen the recap on it. I was able to look over it again and look at the beautiful bracelets that she had on. I really love how different cultures do different things. It's pretty interesting. So yeah. And it says Life of Gay. Yeah. And I always appreciate when you're able to stop by, Miss Gay. I really appreciate. And the last video I had came in on your live when it was you, I think your daughter and your grandson, if I'm not mistaken. You had the people out there building and getting the house. They were building it together. That was the one live that I came in because I was not working. I was working that day, but I was getting my load together. And I seen that video. That was pretty interesting in watching them. I haven't been back over to check it out or seen the progress, how they were going with building everything and stuff. So yeah, I get over there and check you out when I can. I always check out a short. Right along with Dan. What's up? What's up, Dan? How are you doing? Look who's in the house. Dan popped in. How you doing, Dan? Dan is over there in Jersey. He drives a truck. He drives a trash truck, and he's been doing that for some years over there. So welcome to the chat, Dan. I'm glad you was able to stop in. I'm surprised you're not in bed, because he starts up like 3 o'clock in the morning. He be up at the crack of dawn, and he's on Eastern time zone. And what's new? Nothing new, the same old. Just decided to pop in and go live for a minute. See how many people I get in here, and we just chit-chatting about everything. That's about it. It says, yes, so true. And the carpenter, oh, he came back. It says riding along with Dan. Okay, saying hello. It says, how are you, sister? I'm doing fine. Everybody is speaking to Dan. Go over there if you guys get a chance. Check out Riding Along with Dan. If you want to, you can Google him. You can connect. I don't know if you can punch on his picture. But yeah, he put out a lot of awesome videos over there. Dan be putting out some good videos. He goes live every morning as he's going along with his job after he get his Dunkin' Donuts, because he can't roll without Dunkin'. Him and his, oh, Dan, I see that video, you and your wife. I have to check it out. It says, I'm going to bed now. I figure you were getting ready to go to bed. Because what time is it out there, Dan? Like 8:30 or 8 something? If I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. And then happy anniversary, because Dan and his wife just came off a vacation. They had a cruise celebrating, I think, what is it, 25 years, Dan? Something like that. I think his son went and his mother-in-law. So, yeah. But I'm glad you was able to stop by, Dan, and say hello. And you know I catch you when I can. But I always see your videos. Dan, I might not comment on all of them, but I be seeing them. I sure do. I sure do. Oh, so it's 8:30. Yeah, I figured it was 8:30 out there. Yep, and you got to get ready. Well, at least tomorrow is Friday, and you're off Saturday and Sunday. So you get to take a few days and do your honey-do list. Yeah. So I'm glad all you guys were able to stop in and show me some love. Like I said, I'll stay on here a few more minutes. That's what I figured. 25 years. Congratulations again. Yep, congratulations, my dear. Congratulations, my dear. Yep, tell the wife I said congrats. Oh, Shawnee said, hello, Tony, yo, man. That's good. All you guys saying hello. And she said, hello, black people are chosen. So if you guys want to connect with anybody, hey, feel free. Go to their page. Show them some love. Say hello. Just stopping by. If you catch anybody chat, step in their chat. It says, your channel is awesome. Keep it up. Oh, I appreciate that. Riding along with Dan. Dan has been rocking with me for a minute too, you guys. Me and Dan bumped shoulders somehow in these YouTube streets. And he's good people, and he been rocking with me ever since. He pop in from time to time, but he let me know that he's there. And when I go in his live, he'll tell me about different videos that he's seen. And I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I appreciate the support. I really do. He watches my videos and he tells me, oh yeah, I see this video and you this, that, or whatever the deal is. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So he's a great supporter. He don't like to comment. I'm surprised half of the time that he be popping in on the videos. I think Dan be acting shy. I don't know. But yeah, so and he does, he's on Eastern time zone. He's out there in Jersey. So when he goes live, it's really early in the morning. It's like if you're on my time zone, when he goes live, like he starts work 3, I don't know. It just varies when you catch him. Riding Along with Dan, blessings to you. Oh, Gay, she's talking to Riding Along with Dan. So yeah. And then he has his camera going throughout the day. He'll stop it, do something just to let you see how his day is going and what he's doing. So if you guys get a chance, go over there, leave him a comment, say hello. I mean, check out one of his videos just to say, hey, see if you like the comment. It says, we got to go live together. Yeah, we got to set that up, Dan. I told you I'm still working on that. So when you go live, somehow we'll connect with each other. And there's a way. You said you went to TikTok or Instagram, which I don't have, and you put the link. And I'm going to do my research and figure out how I can go live. When you're live, there should be a way that you are able to bring me up on that. I can just hit a link when you're like, if you were live right now, I should be able to hit a link just like now. I don't know how to do it. I should be able to drop a link and you should be able to come up on the platform with me. But again, I don't know how to do it, and I'm going to figure it out. And when I figure it out, I'll let you know. Or if you figure out first, let me know. 80s baby. Hey, Yolanda, what's going on, 80s baby? Welcome to the chat. We're just chit-chatting, talking about everything. Everybody's trying to connect with each other. It says, let's do it. It says, send me your link. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to send the link to do it. And so what I'm going to do is, not saying the next live, I'm going to do my research, and I really don't know how to do it. There's some way that I should be able to bring you up here, but I'm not quite sure how to do it. Like, I think there's some type of link that I should be able to drop and it'll bring you up here, but I have no idea. And I don't want to start hitting no buttons because what'll happen is I'll knock everybody off. But there is a way, I'm just not sure, quite sure how to do it. And then when I find out, the next time I go live, I'll tag you or send you an email or something, and hopefully you'll get it. And then when you come, I'll know, because then I can bring whoever up on the platform. It says we will figure it out. Yes, we will. Hey, 80s baby said, hey everyone. Yes, Dan, so give me throughout the weekend. I'm gonna take some home time and my truck needs to go in the shop. And I'll get with, like when I get home with my girls, or somebody can tell me how to do it. And once I figure it out, I'll let you know. Okay, it says, hi, I am Muma Shy. Okay, and I'll let you know. And then the next time you go live, you'll know how to bring me up, because you should be able to bring anybody up to your platform, not just me. And I should be able to bring anybody that's in my chat right now up on my platform and bring them in, because I see a lot of people doing it, but I don't know how they're doing it. It says, awesome, sound good. Okay, yes, I appreciate that. In the life of, okay, yeah, and we'll figure it out somehow. How, I don't know, but I will let you know. And I'll find out. And once I find out, I'll let you know. And then we can go live, and you can talk about your side of driving with the dump truck, and I can talk about my side of driving, you know, the tractor, the 18-wheel, and we'll chit-chat with everybody. I think that'll be pretty interesting. Because I see you you went live with somebody, and somehow he's got his phone set up, and he's already got the link where he connect, and he hits a button and bring them right up. But I don't mind, I don't even know how to do it. So I'm gonna practice when I get home. I'm gonna do like a demo. Like I'm gonna go live and have my family member or the girls or somebody to come in, and I'm gonna see what button to hit to bring, or what I have to do. It says, seems you are on a break now, Yolanda. No, I have to deliver in the morning, Gay. I just shut down a little bit early, and I will be going to bed early tonight because I have to deliver at 5 a.m. in the morning. I have to be in a dock door. Because normally I wouldn't go live until, like, most of the time when I do my, what they call pop-up lives, I normally go Hindi song. What's a Hindi song? I normally go live about, most of the majority of the time at 8:30, 9:30 sometimes, really. And I'll stay on there for a couple of hours. It says spit or swallow. What do you do? Do you like it from the back or the front? I'm curious. Do you bend over? You said spit or swallow. Do you bend? What do they do when you bend over? Now, so here come the trolls. Now, you know, I don't have any mods, but I can always mod people. But I'm going to let the trolls, I love when they come in. So this troll right here is saying spit or swallow. And then the troll has a picture of looks like a banana. And so I'm asking this troll, which he looks like a man, when he bends over, does he like it from the back? Or does he spit? Or does he swallow? I'm just curious. I want to see what he has to say. Come on, bring it on, baby. Bring it on. I ain't gonna say spit or swallow. What about gag? You know, you got these trolls, man, be on a whole nother level. And they're so rude. They'll just come in with the damnedest stuff. Just ask the craziest shit out of the blue. If it ain't one thing, it's another. And then at least he ain't got to the racist part yet. Jerry, it says American Truck. American Truck, yes sir. Yes sir, welcome to the chat, welcome to the chat. I appreciate you stopping through, Jerry. You know. So Jerry, do you drive yourself? I'm curious. Do you drive in the US? Are you a truck driver yourself, Jerry? Or are you a troll? Because if you're a troll, guess what? I'm just going to ignore you. I'm curious. You said the U.S. drive. Yes, I am in the U.S. I'm not outside of the U.S. But yes, I do drive in the U.S. It says greeting from the Gristle. Oh, from you from the Republic. Do you drive a truck over there? I'm curious. French Republic. Okay. Do you drive over there? And if so, how is it driving over there? Is it like, do you guys have limited time do you drive or what? I'm just curious. Do you drive a box truck, or how are you guys trucks over there? Electric trucks or what? Where you're at? It says, I am India. I know, yeah, you're over there on a different time zone too. Way different time zone. Because it's morning where you're at, Shawnee. And it's night here. Well, not night yet, but it's almost about to be where we're at. So, yeah. So, Jerry, do you drive a truck over there where you're at? Yeah, she's from India. And she's a great supporter, too. She always supports me. Every time she sees me live, she pops in. She watches my videos, not just my shorts. She watches my regular videos. She comments. And her and Hundi, they're from India, and they're really great supporters. They have been supporting me for a long time. And they come in my chat, and they stay basically the whole time. And if they don't, they watch my playlist, all kind of stuff. And I've supported them. They're very great supporters, and I really appreciate them. I really, really do. Anybody that supports me, that's rocking with me, I really, really appreciate. I mean, her and Hundi, Hundi is an animal lover. They both, they watch my shorts, watch my playlist, they watch my regular videos. They'll comment when I put in my post, say good morning. They comment there. They're just great, great, great supporters. And I'm going to make video with you too, Hyundai. You look, I got videos of a lot of people. You watch a short video I'm going to put on you and Hyundai, and I've already have it in my draft. So I'm putting videos out of everybody that's really been in support of me. Oh, Chill Will, welcome to the chat. We got Chill Will crew in the house. It says, hey, Yolanda in chat, blessings. Blessings to you, Chill Will. How are you doing today? We're just chit-chatting. It's kind of a slow night. People are kind of in and out. I've got a few trolls popping in, but it's all good. You know, I love the trolls. I don't know about you, Chill Will, but I love the trolls. The trolls give you good watch time, and they keep the live popping. The trolls don't even... But when I first started doing lives, the trolls used to bother me, but I got to the point where I'm thinking, you know what? I actually like the trolls. Come on. Come and keep me company. You know, they don't even bother me no more. But some people don't like the trolls. Me, I've got to the point where I like, come on, pop on up in there. The longer you stay, the better it is for me. Just make sure you hit the like button when you come in if you're going to come on up in here trolling. That's the way I see it. Yes. But like I say, welcome, Chill Will. And I see you checked out your little short. I'm putting out shorts. I'm just trying something new. Doing little shorts of different people that has been supporting me since I've started my channel. I appreciate all the love. That was just my way of saying thank you. And then that gives an opportunity for people that don't even know that you rock with me. It might be somebody that see your video and, you know, go over to your channel, whatever. I'm just, you know, I'm doing it for now. I got a few more people I'm going to put out, make videos on. And then once I'm done, you know me, I'm going to do something different. And we're just sitting up here talking about watch hours, and we're just talking about trolls that are popping in, and talking about videos, like putting out videos, and you know, hoping we can get the support and people can watch and we can support each other in these YouTube streets. That's about it. It's me. Hello, how are you doing? It's me. I was just over there before I started my live, and I seen that video you put out. That was pretty cool. So you guys get a chance, check out my girl. It's me, Mary. She put out some good stuff. She cooked some good meals. Her and her sister over there. Another great supporter that rocks with me, been rocking with me. I've been rocking. And congratulations. I see you moving on up with those subscribers. Congratulations. I see you got to hit that 100 mark. It says all is well. It says it depends if they get out of hand with the other supporters who can't handle their... Yeah, you're right about that, Chill Will. You're right about it. She says, I'm a troll. Well, come on, keep on trolling, girl. Some of it, Chill Will, crew, you're right. Some of it can't. I was in a young ladies chat the other evening. So I was in a dock door waiting. And while, when I be on breaks where I be getting loaded and unloaded, thank you for supporting. You're welcome, Mary. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate it. So I was in a young ladies chat the other evening while I was in a dock door. And oh my gosh, the trolls were so bad in there. It was crazy. I mean, they was saying all kind of awful names, and she was about to cry. It was so awful. It made me so mad, but she couldn't handle it. And I told him, I said, go on over to my page. I said, go on over there. I'm going live. Check me out. Oh, I was heated. I think it says, oh, black people are chosen. He says, I think for this live, trolls are okay because you talk about it a little bit of everything. Yeah. I try to bounce back and forth. And the life of gay, she said, hello, it's me. Okay, she's talking to Mary. It says, wow, that's sad. They was, chill, Will. Let me tell you how bad it was. They was like doing bananas. They was putting up pictures of gorillas, monkeys. They took it to a whole nother level. And I kept telling her, I said, they're watching your face expression. Don't let them get to you like. And then sometimes when they get that bag, guess what you could do? Just ignore them. They like when they have that attention. You could just let them put whatever and just let the comment flow through. And then just keep talking and act like they ain't even there. Eventually, they will go away. Sometimes they don't. But hey, I get to the point where I let them stay there because guess what? You know what them trolls doing? A lot of people say, but I don't want them. I've gotten to the point that it doesn't bother me. When I first started, it used to bother me. Now, I'd be like, come on, baby, it's all good. I'll read the comment. I'll be like, oh, like the one just came in here, what he was saying. You see how I quickly ignored him? And he went on out of here? They might come back. They might. If they do, I'm ready for them. Gone with it. It says yes, and so mean and ignorant too. Yes, they are. But trolls, I always say, you know what trolls are? Trolls are either, some of them are young kids, teenagers, even younger than teenagers. They are bored at home, ain't got nothing better to do. They just they'll leave my chat, go to the next one and the next one. Oh, Boss Lady Mika. Hello, Boss Lady. How are you doing, love? It's been a while. How are you? I haven't seen Mika in a minute. Mika, what's going on, love? And so Mika, if you guys want, Mika is awesome. I've been rocking with Mika probably way before I even had a page, before I even got my YouTube channel started. I've been rocking with Mika. Yes, I appreciate you stopping in and showing me some love, girl. I haven't seen you in a minute, in a long time. I know you've been in those YouTube streets over there. Pop over there sometime to see how you change up your profile. Yes. It says, yes, that's why I don't answer. It said they're rude. So yeah, back about the trolls. So real quick about the trolls. When I first started my channels, the trolls used to get to me. But I don't let the trolls get to me like that anymore. To be honest, I know it sounds crazy. I actually like the trolls. I don't care what they be saying because I get a comeback to them. And then you get to the point, if they start getting too out of hands, guess what you do? Just ignore them. It says, good love. Yeah, I'm glad. How's the hubby doing and the kids? Everything is well over there with you? Mika over there, her husband, she got 3 handsome boys over there. She ain't got no girls. She the only female in there rocking with all those gentlemen. She got some nice looking sons over there, all of them. I know the kids is getting up, getting big. It's been a minute, Mika. I'm glad you came through to show me some love. It says, it's me, hello, Chihuahua, it's me, hello, black people. Okay, y'all are speaking to each other. Oh, they're speaking. But yeah, so with those trolls and stuff, like I said, when I first started my channel, they would come in and they used to just bother me. So, and I found myself, I would be arguing with them. I'd be like, why are you in here? Get off my channel. I got to the point now, I'd be like, come on. Like when they was in that girl's live and they were just talking to her. So it was me and somebody else. Actually, it says one love ever gone. Okay, yeah. It was actually me and a couple other people in there, like, not fighting them all, but we was just coming at the trolls, and they got mad. They was like, this is not y'all channel. We're not talking to y'all. We're talking to her. That's because they see we had no fear, and we was hitting them so hard that they ran off. You know, they didn't want to, they wasn't facing us, but they was coming to just attacking her, and we was just coming at them. Me and a couple of other people, we was coming at them hard, and all of a sudden they just left. It's just, the family is amazing. It's just, thanks for asking. Hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah, we're hanging in there. Yep, same old, just doing, got my little channel going, trying to get it to grow. And I've been going live, and I have some great supporters that's rocking with me, and I really appreciate them. And I really appreciate you. And Queen came through to see me the other day, and sometimes Miss Stephanie will come through from time to time. And I said I need to go over there and show Tyson some love. Tyson, I guess he did a video or something. That's my boy. I ain't seen Tyson in a minute. I was surprised. I got a notification that if you guys get a chance, Tyson TV, Tyson had actually mentioned me. I guess he was doing a song or something, because he mentioned Chill Will, he mentioned me, and there was a few people in there, and I was like, oh, Tyson's still doing his thing. Tyson's still a fool, boy. I used to rock over there with Tyson on Beautiful Lady J's page, and Tyson, man, as far as I was concerned, he was the star of the show. Tyson used to come on there. Tyson be clowning. I used to love to see Tyson. I said, uh-oh, y'all, here come the star of the show. Tyson, boy, that's my boy. I showed Miss Tyson. Tyson was a hot mess, boy, I tell you. But he showed, Mika, did Tyson not used to have that whole platform popping? Man, it could be, everybody just be silent. As soon as Tyson pop up, everybody just be like, oh, shucks, here it is. But yeah, so I appreciate he had mentioned my name. I guess he's making another album. Tyson is a rapper, and he's from the UK. That's what I'm talking about. So I guess he was making another song, because he's a rapper over there in the UK, and he makes these like intros, and he makes songs, and he put people in there like me, Mika, and people that used to rock with the crew. He'll mention their name and stuff like that. And I said, oh, that was so awesome, Tyson, to thank him for doing that and stuff. He mentioned my name. But I didn't get back over there. I was working. I was in the middle of something. I didn't even get back to him. I'm going to have to give him a reply to that and tell him I said thank you. But yeah, back to saying about those trolls and stuff. When anybody, I tell people, when y'all go live and it says, yeah, Tyson's always took over the live. Yes, girl. Tyson used to have that live popping, boy. He put on, Tyson is not only a comedian, and he is very, he's blessed. He's very gifted, because he's just a natural comedian. He's just, you know what, like Tony Yo, man, funny. And he don't even realize that he's making people laugh. But man, Tyson used to have it popping up in Lady J's live. I'm telling you, boy, Tyson come on, man, it'll be on and popping. Everybody be loving it. But those trolls, and I tell people, well, I'm just telling them because, like me, like I said, I guess trolls get to some people. Some of those trolls can get real deep, especially if it's a troll. Say, for instance, somebody you went to school with, somebody you work with, they'll come on and try to say, personal things, or say stuff, or figure it'll get to you. And I was in this one dude's live, and a dude, I guess he worked with the dude, or it was a relative, or they knew each other personally. And old boy came on there and was said, yeah, telling his personal life, and was just trolling. But you know what? Old boy handled that well. And he said, I'm just gonna let him have the flow. And then the dude was typing, and he said, nobody don't say nothing. Just let him put out whatever. And he was like, yeah, you a punk. You went to jail. This and that happened. Yeah, your baby mama gave you STD. They was just clowning. And so the dude just let him have the flow. And he was just saying all of this personal information about this dude, right? And then wasn't nobody saying anything. And all of a sudden, the dude just left. And I guess that made him feel good. Some people, I don't know. It's just like a bully. To me, bullies and trolls, they're related to each other, because most people that are trolling, they're bullies. That's my opinion. So if you're wasting your time I mean, can't you find something better to do besides scrolling up and down the YouTube streets and going around bullying people? That's the crazy part. Like, even if it's a kid, and you know what that tells me about that person? That tells me, it says, it's, oh, you want me to, just says, shows my face. I'm here. Hello, Yolanda. Hey, 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 hey. I'll turn my phone around. And that tells me about a person if it says yes, yes, trolls are bullies. They're people that when they're at school, whether they're a kid or they're at work or they're adult, they bully people. So like trolls that come in, they bully people at work if they're adults. They probably bully like their children, their spouses. If they're kids, they bully people at this is my opinion. I could be wrong though. But I think trolls and bullies are related to each other because they operate the same. Because to me, a troll is nothing but a bully. A bully is a troll if you actually think about it. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, do anybody agree? I'm just saying. I see it because I see trolls and I also see bullies. Like if you watch a bully at school or at work, they find something that they can try to say to you that would hurt you. Have you guys ever heard the old saying that when words are very powerful. Words are more powerful than the fist. You can say some damaging words to somebody and you can't take those words back. You cannot take them back, right? So like if you're at school and a person will bully on you, like they might say, oh, you're ugly, you're fat, or you're skinny, or you're short, tall, or whatever they might be, or you know, your mama this or your daddy this. They're gonna try to do something because words are to some people. But see, I got thick skin, so I've always been like that in school. You know, you can say things to me. I'm at some things will probably get to me or get to you. You know, like I remember in school, this girl, she had lost her brother, and I remember this one girl teased her, and she was like, oh yeah, that's why your brother dead. That's why your brother got killed. And that hurt her so bad because her and her brother was so close. I've seen people bully people, say, yeah, that's why your mama dead, or your dad. You know, people are so cruel. Like, you know, I've seen people talk about somebody's overweight. Oh, that's why you fat, or you fat person, or you this or that, or a person, oh, you bald headed, or you live in the projects, or you ain't your mom. Just any cruel thing that they can think of to attack the person. Just names. It's just so many I've heard it. It's so sad. I've learned to have thick skin too. Yes, you have to. Because you have to not let the words get to you. Because if you let them get to you, it would really mess you up. But sometimes trolling and bullying can be so bad that, you know, youngsters have actually unalived themselves, and people just from the bullying and the trolling. I just refuse to let somebody get to me that bad. I'm just going to keep it real. But again, everybody is different. What will affect me might not affect you. What affects you might not affect me. Like everybody grieve differently. You know, like, you know, somebody can lose a loved one and they'll just go in a depression stage. They'll cry. They just can't go on. They're just so devastated. And some person can lose someone in their life, and it's like they might not even cry, but they're hurting inside. You got to remember, everybody operates different. Just like I might like, you know, peanut butter and jelly, but you might can't stand peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that wasn't a good example, but I'm just saying. That's why we're all different. Like I might like my favorite color is brown, so I love brown. So I might like brown, but your favorite color could be pink or whatever. Or like, you know, boss lady, I know purple. She loves the Purple Heart. So everybody is different. But again, I say what affects you might not affect me. So that's the same thing with bullying. You know, I can have a troll come in here now and might say something off the wall. It might not affect me, but that same troll can go into somebody else's chat and they might say the exact same thing, and it might hurt that person. You know, so beautiful. Oh, I thank you for the compliment. So again, everybody deals with stuff different. Do you see what I mean? So you have to be ready for it. And I've learned to be okay. I don't know if it's, a lot of people don't know, I'm the only child. I have no siblings. I have no sisters or no brothers. It's just me, myself, I, and my parents, that was it. So a lot of stuff didn't get to me or bother me like it did with some people. I've learned to be okay with things. And I remember coming up as a child, when I was in school. I think I've told the story, in case you don't know. I got a scar here where I had got bit by a dog, well, attacked by a dog, and it messed up my eye and everything, and I had surgery, and I had some good surgeons. But at the end of the day, the only thing I remember in high school, I had got into it with this one girl because I was on track and field, and she was mad because she couldn't keep up with me because I was the baddest it was, baby, the biggest, the baddest. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. Catch me if you can. And she had a problem. She was straight hating because she wasn't as fast as I was. Okay, you got to practice. You got to get yourself together. So she gonna call herself, gonna call me Scarface. That's the only thing she can say about me. Okay, and okay, I got a scar. Okay, wow. I used to call her my beauty mark, but she was so envious. She was so jealous because I always took first place. She wasn't that good to me. I told her, I said, you know what, go find something that you can really do, because track is definitely not your thing. I say, and I used to just bam in your face, and she couldn't stand that. So her thing is to attack me that way. I still remember it, but it didn't bother me. You know how I got at her? I just left her in the dust. I just kicked dust in her face every time. I just left. I said, I'll give you a head start. Go for it. Go on, baby. And I just catch her in the wind, and it just burned her up every time. And I just loved it. That's the way I got back at her. You see what I mean? So sometimes you have to find a way to get back at people, and mainly not let them know that stuff bother you. It's what it is. So again, everybody is different. But again, like I said, what doesn't affect me might affect someone else. And that's how it is. You're going to have people that's going to have problems with you. As simple as that. They'll have problems with you over nothing. Hold on. It keeps getting warm in here. So at the end of the day, we learn to, because you got trolls and you got bullies at work. Now I know some of you guys that work and some people don't work. You got people that work with you or try to bully you or try to, just find a way to just mess with you for no reason. You find that everywhere, in different workplaces and stuff. You're going to find that, Now I found that out working and dealing with people. People are going to attack you however they can, any way they figure. And if they don't come after you, sometimes bullies and trolls will go after your family. They will go after family members, stuff like that. It's crazy how they operate. It says most bullies have problems with air. Well, most bullies got problems with a whole bunch of stuff, but I understand what you're saying, Mary. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it's a mental problem. I don't know. I've always tried to figure out what is the problem with bullies and trolls. Like, I always remember, what was the representative name that she was just minding her own business. And I forgot that lady's name. And then the other representative, they was all having a meeting. And then she just going to bully her, going to tell me something. It must be the fake eyelashes, the weave, and the whatever. And they went for each other, It says live is on. Oh, I appreciate that. And they went back and forth, but that other lady started it with her, talking about her, and she came at her boy. She said bad build, bleach, blonde. I'm like, oh no, y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna mention no name. And they going back, but the one lady was minding her own business. I'm not gonna mention no name. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. So she came for the one representative, just bullying her, and she figured by attacking her that was gonna mess with her character. She figured that it was gonna break her. That you can't break people like that. Some people you can break with words, and some you can't. Everybody is different. I'm the type of person where it's gonna take a lot more than you just sitting up there talking about me like that, because it's what it is. But again, especially in relationships, Words are very powerful, and I mean, like, I'm talking about like couples, whether you girlfriend or boyfriend, fiance, married or whatever. I think when you're dealing with spouse or in a relationship or even children, I think you should kind of be careful with, you know, words that you might say to your husband or your wife. That's my opinion. I think you have to be careful with words you might say to your children, because especially with children, that kind of affects them. You know, you don't want to yell and scream and call a child out of their name. I just don't understand. All of that is just not necessary. I've been in the store and seen people yelling at your kids and saying all kind of derogatory stuff to them. Just makes no sense to me. And that stuff is gonna stick with their kid. I remember I seen a lady. I was at the store and she was so mad at her son. She was calling him that. Looking, then she gonna say, "You looking just like your old ugly ass daddy," and blah blah. I'm like, wow, whoa, what did the kid got to do? She probably mad at the daddy, and she going off on her son saying all this. I'm like, wow, that is just crazy. It says, "We'll stay live. I will not be able to chat." Oh, I appreciate that. It says, "I am going to make breakfast." Okay, love, that's fine. You can stay as long as you want to. And if you need to get your kids ready, and you have to do what you got to do. But I appreciate your support. I really appreciate that. Because when I go on Shiny Live, sometimes I can't even stay because I have to go and start driving. And every time she's in my live, she's getting her kids ready for school and making breakfast. And she just keep her phone running, but she can't talk, but she's there to give me the support. And there's times I've been in her live that I say, hey, I have to actually go because I have to drive. And I can't be on the live and then drive at the same time. And she understands that. So I appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. But you know, I've been in stores and seen people that are, even men or women, talking to their spouses crazy, and oh, it's just crazy. And I'm thinking to myself, is all of that even necessary? Like, why are y'all doing all of that? Don't make no sense. Hello, Shanika. Hello, Douglas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat, the live. We're just sitting up here chit-chatting about everything. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome aboard. We're just talking about bullies, and we're talking about trolls. And we're talking about how bullies and trolls have some issues with themselves. And they're just on a whole nother level. Like, you know, you might have a bully or troll when you was in school, or a bully and troll that you might work with or whatever. A bully and troll can live next door to you. You know, y'all could be having beef about just simple stuff. Bullies and trolls are just awful. And that's what we were talking about. Oh, okay. So how are you doing tonight? And I see you stopped in. I really appreciate you stopping in, showing me some love, and coming in the chat and joining with everybody. As I tell everybody that they come in, anybody in the chat you want to connect with, that you want to subscribe to, go to their channel. You're welcome. Go ahead. And if not, that's understandable. And if you want to ask any questions, hey, feel free. I'm Yolanda, in case you don't know. I'm a truck driver and I'm here. And I'm just here talking to the people that I've been rocking with. Says I'm doing good. That's good to hear. And where are you at? I mean, what part of the continent are you on? Are you in the U.S.? You're outside of the States? Like, where exactly are you at? Do you mind saying? And if anybody in the chat, y'all want to pop in where you guys are from, like what state, you know, where you're from, and, you know, so I don't know. Oh, you're from Grenada. I don't know. Okay. Grenada. I don't know where that's at. Is that in, I'm trying to see exactly, where is that at? Grenada. Is that, wait, is that Africa? Where exactly, like, what part is that? I'm not quite sure, and I do apologize. Grenada. I'm trying to think. Y'all gotta bear with me. I'm trying to think. In the Caribbean. Okay, because I'm trying to say where, I have to think, well, like, where exactly is that at? Now, we have people that pops in all over, and I really appreciate. We got Shana, she's from India. We have Gay, she is in Jamaica. We're in the U.S. It was somebody else. No, that's on another chat. I want you guys to see some of the trucks. Hold on. They're coming through. I love for you guys to see the trucks when they roll through. And I'll flip it back around, back and forth. But I like when the trucks roll through so you guys can get a view and to see where I'm at, and as the trucks roll by. So yeah. So welcome. I appreciate that, that you're stopping in. And I love when I see people come from, different places, and they shine in, and then to find out where they're from. And that's really neat, and that's pretty interesting. I do. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate that. It says, Tony, yo, man. It says, I like it too. Oh, you talking about the trolls? Oh, yeah, we know you love the trolls, Tony. Come on now. I love seeing all the trucks. Yeah, a lot of people like that, Mary. It says, I know. A lot of people like that, Mary. They love seeing the truck. That's why I flipped the phone. Well, Shwani, she wanted me to flip the phone around she said, so we could see your face. And I flips it around back and forth so everybody could see me. But I like to keep it to turn the opposite way so you guys can see the trucks as they pass by. That's all. Yeah. I know, Tony, we know you love the trolls. Oh, you said the trucks. I thought you I thought you was talking about the trolls. I actually thought you was talking about the trolls. You talking about the trucks. Oh, I'm glad I caught that again. Hold on. You're talking about there. You're talking about the Tony is talking about he loves to see the trucks. I thought he was talking about he likes to see the trolls. I mean, not the trolls. I thought he was talking about the trolls. That he didn't mind the trolls, but he talking about he liked the trucks. My bad. But a lot of people like to see the trucks when I face them around, especially when I be at a busy truck stop. This truck stop is not as busy as some of the truck stops that I be at. But then now, you give it about an hour. Well, I ain't going to be on here in an hour. I'm going to be getting myself situated. But you give about an hour, a lot of the trucks are going to just start. You're going to see them circling because this truck stop, all the parking spots is full. There's no more parking. So that's why you guys are seeing the trucks just rolling around. They don't have anywhere to park, and they're looking for a park. And unfortunately, that's how it is in the good old U.S. Parking is very, very bad for semis. I mean, it is terrible. And if you're not, depending on what state you're in, if you're not shut down, meaning if you're not parked at a certain time for that night, you're not going to find a park. Because if you can look, I'm going to show you. Look at there. Every slot is full all the way down there. It's full. There's no parking at all. It's all full. Well, you can't see all the way over. That's the fuel stop. But I just wanted you guys. I'm just showing you one row. Like that row they're full. There's nowhere for them to park. So they just get in where they can fit in. And that's what you'll see them circling around. But real quick, and I'm going to touch on the subject a little more and get off of it. So back about the trolls, what I was saying is the trolls, like I say, trolls and bullies are related to each other, like I was saying. And you have bullies at work that you work with, and you also have bullies at school for like children. You can even be in college. It ain't just like an elementary thing for trolls. Trolls are just trolls. Trolls are children and adults. And and trolls don't discriminate. And trolls come in all shapes, colors, sizes, or whatever. At the end of the day, they're a troll. And I always wonder what makes a person become a troll or a bully. I don't know if something happened in their childhood. They're just miserable. They got issues. They got problems. I just don't really understand trolls or bullies, to be honest. Edward, he said, Yolanda, hello, baby. What's up, Edward? I'm going to tell Chill Will on you. I see you in these YouTube streets again, flirting, getting your flirt on. What's popping? How you doing, Edward? I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate it. I appreciate you showing. We just sit up here talking about trolls and bullies and stuff. And what would make them be that way. That's all. Just chit-chatting. Been over here for a few minutes. And trying to see who else coming in. It says, okay, baby. You something else. And what I wanted to ask hey, Tony, yo, man, you're in the chat here still. I'm still trying to wonder Where is Michelle? Michelle from Georgia. Has anybody seen Michelle from Georgia? She used to be all in the YouTube streets, but I have not seen or heard from her in a while. And I remember she was talking about driving a truck, and I was telling Michelle to go call recruiting and go from there. And we haven't heard nothing else from her. I pray that everything is all good for her and she's fine. Yep. And then you guys keep another YouTuber in prayer, Latoya. She comes in my chat from time to time. I don't know if you guys know who Latoya is, but I didn't know Latoya was dealing with leukemia. So you guys keep her in prayer. She got a little video over there where she's doing her infusion. When you have leukemia, you have to go through these treatments and stuff. And I didn't even know that. And it's like, wow. And then you guys keep Express baskets and treats in prayer. I think the last time she was in the chat, her mom was still in the hospital in Memphis. You know, you never know what people are going through in these YouTube streets. You know, you watch these videos and it looks all perfect, looks all good and dandy. But I'm going to tell you, people be going through stuff. They be really going through stuff. Living life with Leanne, she had hurt herself. She's coming around slowly. You just never know what one of your fellow YouTubers can be going through. You know, it says, yes, she's in my prayers. Yes, please. And keep, you know, all of us, we just, you know, think about the person, check on them, especially if it's somebody that you normally see in a chat or you normally see on somebody else's page, and all of a sudden you don't see them anymore. Now, it could be a number of reasons. They might just not rocking with the person no more, because there's people that used to rock with me and they moved on, and I'm okay with that. I respect when somebody rock with you, and they don't rock with you no more. You have to be okay with it, because some people are very sensitive, and why, I don't know. And I found it surprising. You can say something simple that can offend a person. I'm talking these grown people, and that just shows you how easily some people are offended. And I'm sorry if I offend anybody, but at least I'm glad I found out about that person before, you know, as time going. Because sometimes you can rock with a person and you think they cool and they rocking with you, and all of a sudden they'll just vanish for whatever reason, and you thinking, okay, well, what did I do to the person? And 9 times out of 10, sometimes you ain't had to have done nothing to that person, or sometimes you could have said something as simple that maybe they didn't like the way you addressed something and they took it the wrong way. Maybe they see you on somebody else's page that they don't like or they don't rock with, and they don't even see. The thing is about, like, you guys really don't know me and I really don't know you guys. We're just come in, and it's like a YouTube family when everybody connect and we go support each other. But at the end of the day, unless you're related, nobody really knows nobody. Like, I don't know Mary. Like, I know Mary as being my YouTube sister. I know Edward as being my YouTube brother. And then you got some people that don't have pictures or profiles. Some people steal other pictures or profiles. So at the end of the day, you're behind a screen. You really don't know who you are dealing with, unless it is somebody that you know personally. You don't know it. And then you don't know what they're dealing with or what type of person. For all you know, you could be talking to a child and all the time you think it's an adult. You know, you just never know. You go to some people's page, they might have one video up and they might have a picture. How do you even know it's them? But y'all know, y'all see me because I'm showing my picture. I'm showing my face. But some of the people here, all I see is a picture. I don't know who I'm even talking to. Really, you don't know who you talking to. I'm just being for real about it. You never know. It says, yes, I'll support everyone. Yes. But at the end of the day, I support everybody. Even if I have a problem with what somebody's saying, or maybe something they done that I don't like, at the end of the day, I don't know their reason and a rhyme behind it or whatnot. I still try to rock with them. There's a few people I went on their page and I was feeling some type of way, but I still didn't unsubscribe. I still go and support them or whatever, because that's just the type of person I am. You know, I respect for whatever decision they made, why, and what they, you know, the reason why they did it. What the heck he doing? What? Wait, hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on here. No, he didn't just block me and just like, partner, what are you doing? You see how what is up with people just parking in front of me? Remember that time that one truck just pulled up in front of me and just blocked me? Man, and then he ain't even in a semi, he in a pickup truck. But you know, and sometimes you deal with people and you think they cool and they rocking with you and all of a sudden they just vanish. You have to be okay with that. You can't try to figure out and wonder what you done to the person, why the person ain't rocking with you no more and different things. It's just some people just as, you know, I will bring up a person. I remember one thing, I always mention her name because I still got nothing but love for her. Her name is Lady J. So if you guys want to go check out the beautiful Lady J, go check my girl out because I still think about Lady J. She's good people. She's got a good personality. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to part with people and sometimes there might not be an understanding. There might be confusion. But I remember I used to ask her about certain people that would come in and out of her chat. I said, hey, what happened to such and such? What happened to this person or that person? And she said, well, Yolanda, they come and go. She said, sometimes they're here and sometimes they'll go. Mary said, lock your doors. Yeah, they lock. It's a driver that I guess that's his personal vehicle and he's coming over. I don't know if he's getting ready to leave or but he's right in the truck next to me. And I think he's just doing whatever in his truck and I guess he'll be leaving. But if I had to pull out, he would definitely have to move. Sometimes they'll unload their stuff from their regular vehicle and put it in their truck. Probably got to leave out in the morning. I don't know what he's doing, but trust me, I got my eye on him or whatever the deal is. He looked like he's doing something in his truck next to me. So, you know, and people are going to come and go. So for all of us content creators, you know, and I've talked to other content creators, people, they come and they go. It's as simple as that. They come and they go and you have to be okay with that, you know, and some people get offended. You might say something. Looks like he's loading his truck. I think he's this in his pickup truck. I think he's getting all of his so what they do is when he probably took some time off. And so he's just reloading up all of his stuff and then he's going to put it in his truck and then he's probably going to drive back home and maybe have somebody to drop him off or he's going to pull his rig out and then he's going to park his pickup truck there so nobody can have his spot. I don't know what he's doing, but I know he looked like he might be leaving, but I know he's just there. Yeah, he looked like he leaving. He just looked like he came to check on his truck to make sure it's good. And sometimes drivers will do that. They'll come by just to make sure their truck's still there or make sure ain't nobody broke into it or stole none out of it or whatever. Yeah, he gone by this business. But you know, yeah, like what I was saying is you'll have people that'll rock with you and for whatever reason you'll offend them. All of a sudden they'll just vanish. And not that nobody have to give nobody an explanation why they don't deal with nobody because I wouldn't do it. But you know, that's just how people do. You have to be okay. Everybody's feelings is different. You know, you could be rocking with somebody and say the simplest thing and they took it the wrong way and they get offended and they just, you know, for whatever reason, and these are grown people and it'd be so petty. And the crazy part, when you thought you knew that person, you never even thought that person was that type, their character was like that. But you're like, wow, was it really that serious? And then it's real crazy when you thought the person was like real cool. And then you see that like, wow, the person like, what did I do to them? And you think, wow, I'm glad that to me, that's straight pettiness. I'm sorry. And I'm thinking, wow, I'm glad I got to see how petty that person was. And I've seen people that are, like, I remember I used to ask Lady J, like, why? So she said, I don't know, they just come and go. And I remember we would be on her platform and people get offended about a joke. I mean, you could be telling a joke and it might offend them. You might say something. It's just crazy to really explain what I'm trying to say. Let me give you an example. Like, say it says, yes, I've seen men have their wives and family members drop them off by their truck. Yes, that's what he's probably doing, Mary, just loading. But I've been in people like chat or rock with them, and all of a sudden, like I remember this one dude had people come up on their platform and they can read the comments. And then this one girl had said something and the dude was just joking with her and everybody was laughing in the chat. And I guess she took that some type of way and she never came back to the chat again. And I thought, wow, that was so weird that, and everybody was like, oh, we just joking, just trying to keep the chat popping. But whatever the reason, it really offended her. And she never, ever, ever, ever came back again. But to me, and I mean, this is just my opinion, I thought that was so petty of her. Like, I'm thinking, wow, you really allow something as simple like that to really bother you? Like, girl, get a life. And when you find out, to me, that's your maturity level. You can have somebody that might be 40 years old, but their maturity level could be at a teenager, like a six. I'm just going to keep it real. Come on, I don't care if nobody, I'm just keeping it real. You can have a 60-year-old that have the maturity level of maybe a 20-year-old, vice versa, you know. And then you can have a 20-year-old that's very wise and wisdom and have the knowledge and the, you know, the maturity of an old wiser person. You know, everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? I've seen 16-year-olds that are just very advanced. They you know, they just got it together. They're very smart, intelligent. You know, they know how to carry themselves and speak and realize they don't take what I'm trying to say is some people take everything personally. I mean, they get, those type of people get offended very easy. And I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just telling you what I see. Some people get offended very easily. And it's sad. I mean, I'm just being honest because I'm very unfiltered. And I've had people that I thought was my girlfriends back in school or even living in my neighborhood, the girl across the street. I thought she was so cool. And I remember one time that it was a barbecue at the neighbor that lived down the road. And a lot of them, they was there drinking beer. We was barbecuing, having a good time. And a conversation came up and we was talking, we was going back and forth or whatever the deal is. And I'm not going to get into the full detail and stuff, but she got so offended just over the conversation we was having. So I'm just gonna go and put it out there. Okay, so what it is, okay, I'm black, y'all know that. So I went to the neighbors and it was another black girl and it was two other white girls. I'm gonna put it out. I'm not racist because I got white people. My family is mixed. We got Puerto Rican in my family, Mexican, white, black. My uncle married to a Philippine. I mean, I can go on and on, you know. So at the end of the day, I'm not racist, so don't come for me saying I'm racist because I'm not. I'm just telling y'all the story. So we went to my neighbor's house that were white, and it was me and then my black girlfriend and then one of the other neighbors, which was a white girl. So long story short, we sat down, we were at the table, and we were just conversating. So the other girl that was Caucasian, white, or whatever, I'm just keeping it real, we got to talking about, like, you know, race and, you know, mixed race and interracial couples and blah, blah, blah. Just, you know, just conversating on the topic. And so the girl, the Caucasian, white, whatever, she goes, oh, that is so inappropriate. And we was like, huh? She says, why are you guys talking about race? We're here trying to have a good time. What does race got to do? She was just beneath herself. She like went into a frenzy. Says, yes. It says, I'm mixed too. Yeah. So just like my cousin, you know, same thing. My cousin, we came up together. She's mixed. Her mom is white and her dad is black. That's my cousin, my bestie. We've been like that since we was small child. She's the only child. I'm the only child. That's another story. So at the end of the day, so the one girl, she was talking about, she did that. First of all, we all grown. And this is my problem. How you gonna tell grown folks what they can and cannot talk about? I had a serious problem with that. She gonna tell us that we was at a barbecue. She thought it was inappropriate for us to be talking about race. She don't understand why people get, and that's just crazy because some people have a problem with certain topics. Some people don't want you to discuss like sex or racism or religion or, you know, I can go on and on. Some people don't even want you to talk about a donut. They just like that. Some people don't just, they're very private. I respect that. But you got to remember, you're in a place with a whole bunch of adults. You cannot micromanage and tell people what they can and cannot talk about. If it's bothering you, I suggest you just get on up from the table and move. I'm sorry. I'm calling it like it is because if I had a problem with somebody talking about a race, I'm not going to tell them grown people, because I'm not their parent, what they could or could not talk about. Guess what? I'm just going to get up from the table. I'm going to excuse myself, and I'm going to go on about my business. This is that. But some people like, you know, and she was very mad and kept telling us we need. I'm like, a child, And I had to bite my tongue because I'm like, girl, don't have me to snap on you in a minute. You don't want me to snap. And I'm thinking we're gonna continue to talk about what we want to talk about, because the one other white girl, she's in an interracial relationship, and I can't remember how the conversation came up, but she was talking about like when they go places, and she was asking me, I'm gonna keep it real, she was asking me about why I guess she felt some type of way because she said she get looks about black women staring at her with a black man. I was like, girl, don't believe, we talking with her. And then the other girl just came in trying to bust us up. She had a right to ask what she wanted to ask. She wanted to hear our opinion, so we gave her our opinion. It's as simple as that. It says we are human for right. And I'm thinking to myself, to me, I think, because I'm a communicator, and as you guys can realize that I love to communicate. I'm very unfiltered, and I love to talk, and I love to run my mouth. If you haven't picked up, you should pick up by now. And I can talk all day and all night. I can talk so much I can almost get hoarse. That's why sometimes because I not only talk on my live, but I be on the phone for hours and hours, and I be talking to family members, friends, and everybody, because I be running my mouth 24/7. So at the end of the day, the only time my mouth ain't running is when I'm asleep. And then even sometimes I still think I be running my mouth when I'm asleep. I just don't know it. But at the end of the day, I'm the type of person where I think you should allow a person to express themselves and talk about whatever they feel or choose to, whether you agree with them or not. That's just the way I feel about it. Everybody different, because we all grown. Allow a person to discuss something if they want. Some people are like, oh, I don't discuss things like that. I don't talk, like, oh, just go somewhere. Tony, yo, man, what's so funny? Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. Sometimes you got to allow people to talk about what they choose. And sometimes they getting stuff off of their chest. Allow a person to express themselves. Allow a person to talk. I don't believe you should even if it's a child or a teenager, hear them out, whether you agree or disagree. I think as you being an adult, allow that person to express themselves. It says, yeah, I love your talking. It's always different topics. Yeah, I know one thing though, Mary. I find myself, I skip from one topic to a next. I'm not very good of staying on the same topic very long. I have been like that. I like to go from topic to topic and jump back and forth. Some people don't like that, but that's just who I am. See, I'm Yolanda, and Yolanda ain't gonna change for nobody. I figure like this, either you love me or you don't. You like me or you don't. At the end of the day, guess what? I really don't care, because that's just how I roll. And I am a talker, and I'm willing to listen to everyone or whatever it is they got to say, whether I agree with you or not. It says, yes, it is okay though. Yeah. And I'm willing to listen to you. Some people is not trying to hear nothing what certain people has got to say if you're not talking about what they want to hear. Just like we all have a right, for different opinions. That's why we are different. And people have got to understand that. That's what I try to get people to understand. That's why I allow people to be themselves. Say what's on your mind. Shit, because I'm going to say what's on my mind. Now, I'm not going to, offend nobody. I would hope not. I'm not going to say nothing that's, to hurt nobody or nothing. But I'm the type of person, if you're going to come to me, if you want to ask me something, you want to know something, ask me. I'll tell you. You might not want to hear it, but I'm going to tell you. Because I hear some people, oh, don't ask me that. That's too personal. No, ask me, baby. I'm going to tell you. I might not tell you what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you. Like, for real. You might be shocked, but I'm going to tell you. Like, for real. That's just who I am. And I'm not going to change who I am or be fake or phony to be around somebody. I'm Yolanda, and Yolanda's going to be Yolanda. Yolanda's been a talker, communicator all her life. And Yolanda can hold a conversation with a cockroach on the wall. Yeah, I said it. Yolanda can hold a conversation with I could be in the grocery store and I'm going to strike up a conversation with somebody. Do you hear me? I'm going to be in the produce aisle and I'm going to be talking. Oh, girl, this and that. I don't care who it is. I'm going to hold a conversation, okay? That's who I am, and that's who I've been, and that's who I will continue to be. So, I've heard all kind of stuff. Oh, you have the gift, the gab, whatever you want to call it, whatever. And then some people say I talk too much. A lot of people say, "Ooh, I can't stand she run her mouth." Girl, shut up. You getting on my nerves. You giving me a headache. I need to take, girl, you talking too much. Well, okay. You can keep it moving then. And then there's some people shy, don't talk at all. But I'm the type of person, I go inside of a meeting. Everybody can be silent. I'm going to get up. What y'all, hey, let's get the party popping because I'm going to start talking. It says my sister too. I sure am, babe. I'm going to get it lit. Because Yolanda go hold that conversation. Everybody, why y'all quiet? You can hear a pin drop in here. I'm going to get all loud and get talking. They were like, what? Because that's the way I move. That is exactly the way I move. Shanani, you're back. Welcome back. So, yeah. But like I said, you guys, I'm not going to continue on. I mean, we've been on the live now. Yeah, right at 2 hours. It's going to go a little bit older. And I try to do the live a couple hours. And right now, it's 8:36. I'm on Central Standard Time. I'm going to get ready, you guys. And I'm going to do a little roll call. And then I'm going to get ready. And I'm going to call it a night, y'all. But like I said, everybody that came in for these couple of hours that rocked with me, I don't know who's all still in the chat. It's showing 5. Got my little 15 likes. I appreciate that. I sure appreciate Mika Boss Lady coming in. That's my girl, Mika. She is such a sweetheart. But, you know, everybody that's here, Tony, yo, man, you're still here. Shanika is still here. Shauna, it says, I was live here. Yeah, I appreciate it. Jolia. Hey, Jolia Legacy. Welcome. That's my girl, you guys, Jolia. Go check her out if you get a chance. Chill Will was here. It's Mary that was here. Shaniqua was here. I'm trying to see. I thought Ezekiel was, yeah, he was here. Oh, Edward was here. I forgot Edward stopped in. I forgot all about that. We had a couple of trolls stop in. Let me see here. I'm going down the list. We got Black People Are Chosen. I don't even know if he's still here. Boss Lady Mika. My girl, Mika. We says In the Life of Gay. In the Life of Gay was here. It's me. Jolia, Chill Will Crew. I'm just going down the list, y'all. If I didn't name you guys, I do apologize. Chill Will Crew. Tony Yo Man. Black People Are Chosen. It's me. I'm going down the list. Hold on. Shani, she's here. Shawani, Mamon, she's here. Shwani, she's here. Oh, we had Jerry come in. We had Jimmy Dean stop by. Jimmy Dean popped in and left back out. I wonder why. Oh, we had Riding Along with Dan. That's my boy. He popped in. We had 80s Baby. Hey, girl. I see you. You popped in and showed up and showed me some love. Riding Along with Dan. Shwani, Riding Along with Dan. In the Life of Gay, she was here. Gay Blake, she came in. So mainly about the same people that's been in the chat hung here with me. And let me see. Let me scroll back. Hold on. 80s Baby. Jolia is speaking to everybody. Jolia, Legacy Jolia. And then we got Black People Are Chosen. He's speaking to Jolia. It says, I apologize for being late, sister. I was doing somewhere. No, sweetheart, I appreciate you being here. You know, I do my pop-up lives, Jolia. But you just came in. I really appreciate that. We just chit-chat about different things. Been on here a couple of hours. I'm not going to hold everybody. It is a work night / school night. And everybody just been listening to me run my mouth all night. And it's been a slow night. I didn't have a lot of people in this chat tonight, which was okay. But the people that was here supported me and stayed on here the whole couple hours. I really appreciate them. Anytime anybody rock with me, I had a few trolls pop in. So how you been, Jolie? I seen that video that you put out. I loved it with all those sunflowers where you was over there at the Botanical Gardens over there in Brooklyn. over there in New York. So I like that. It's pretty cool. I checked that out. That little short clip you put up. I loved it, loved it. Yep. And so yeah, like I said, we was getting ready to end it. And like I said, if anybody want to connect with anybody in the chat, look at him flying through. Good thing don't no kids be out here. Good gracious. Some of these drivers be flying through here. It says, every time I see sunflowers, I think of you, Yolanda. I appreciate that. Jolia, no, I love, 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 love sunflowers. I love them, love them, love them. So yeah, but I think sunflowers are just so beautiful. They are just breathtaking. I just love them, love them, love them. Yes, I love them. And so, like I said, everybody that came, that rock with me, yes, they are beautiful. It looks like you guys had a wonderful time out there too, Jolia. Like y'all just had a grand old time. So was that on you guys way back, or that's recently? Or was that a video you already had, Jolia? It says, Yolanda, sunflowers fit you. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Black people are chosen. I love sunflowers. Oh, I love them. Every time I see them, I got so many videos on sunflowers, like that one video with the big old field of sunflowers. And then I did sunflowers at different places. It says I had to go to New York. Oh, you went to New York. Oh, okay. Okay, it says yes. Yeah, so I was wondering about that because I know y'all just came back from your cruise, you and the hubby, for your for y'all anniversary for 10 years. It says for my sister's mom. Oh wow, my condolences go out to you. Okay. Wow, I sure hate to hear that. I will keep your sister. I will keep her in prayer and stuff. Is everything good with you now, Jolia? It says, yes, it was a last minute. Okay. Are you back at home now, or are you still out there in New York? My condolences go out to the family. Are you back at home? Because I know you guys just got back not too long ago. It says, yes, back home. It says, thank God, came back Sunday night. Oh, wow. Yes, my condolences go out to the family and stuff, Jolia. How are you doing, sweetheart? Are you okay? Is your sister fine? You said your sister's mom. Is the family good? And I know it's not good because anytime you lose a loved one, I know that's pretty difficult. Been there and done that, so it's just kind of hard. Very, very hard. So yeah. Wow. I sure hate that. And I hate to take trips like that. I've been there, got that call, and have to pop up real quick and take care of some things and stuff. It says she is not blood, but she has been a good friend over there. Oh, you're talking about your real good friend that you was talking about in your live when you had that live that time when you and her like sisters. I know exactly who you're talking about. I forget the young lady name. I forget. I'm not going to try to mess her name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. Her mom was sick and you was crying a little bit. You was taking it hard because she's like a mom to you. Okay. Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. My condolences. You tell sweetheart, you tell her that I said my condolences go out to her. I know exactly who you're talking about. Wow. Because her mom let you stay there and fed you. Oh my God. Okay, yes. All righty. Wow. All righty. Yeah, that's your sister though. Yep, that is your sister. Kim. Yep, I was about to say that, but I didn't want to mess it up. I was gonna say Kimberly, but you say Kim. Okay, yeah, I remember that. So yeah. It says Henry. It says, what's up, Chad? Hey, Henry, what's going on? Welcome. I thank you and the wife coming in. For you guys don't know, Mr. Henry there, the king, that is Jolia's husband. So yes, he is so awesome. He's a good supporter to her and Henry. They both support me. It says, I will, and I have to go show my support and support. Oh, I appreciate that. Yes, that is so cool. Because you know what? She, even though she's not your blood sister, I really appreciate that you're saying that. You're saying, because I remember when you talked about it in your live, and I could just see how hurt you was. And you guys were saying she was sick and all this stuff. But just listening to the story that you told, how when you was dealing with stuff, I guess, in your life with your mom and your situation, how her mother was there for you, which was really, really cool. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you have to, I would have been there too, front and center. If I had someone when I came up that showed me love like that, I would have been there front and center just as well. So you did right, sweetheart, and continue to support her. I know you will, because you know she's gonna be going through it. So yes, that's what family is there for. Because even though it's not your blood sister, hey, it's still your sister. You know, it's still your sister. Because I remember I was in a chat and I can't remember. Oh, I was in Callie's chat, and Ezekiel came in there. And when he came in there, I recognized him and he recognized me. And well, his name on here is Black People Are Chosen, but his name is Ezekiel. So he came in the chat and he spoke to me and I spoke to him. And I was like, hey. And then Callie, she spoke to him, right? And I was like, yeah, that's my brother, but not realizing she thought Ezekiel was my blood brother. And I had to tell her, that is my YouTube brother. And she said, still the same. And what I liked about it, she said, family is family. And I was like, yes, that's the way I looked at it. Henry, respect. Yes, it says Jolia. It says, that's right. It says, iron sharpen iron, united we stand. We are out of our brothers and sisters. Yes, keepers, you are absolutely right. You are so right. Now, what is he doing? What is up with these trucks to be blocking people? What in the world is he doing? Oh, looks like he got something stuck under his truck he's trying to get. But, you know, and that's how it needs to be. We need to support each other, and that's what we should be there for each other, whether it's blood or not. And so when Ezekiel had came in, I was telling her that's my brother, and I was like, yeah, that's my bro. Didn't realize the way I was saying it, and she was like, oh, that's what's up, because like I said, she thought he was like my blood brother, and I was like, my YouTube brother. So yeah, so at the end of the day, we all are related, and I look at every. You know, one thing about since I've been doing YouTube, I've met a lot of people that it's like family. Like, yes, there are like YouTube brothers and YouTube sisters. That's the way I see it. It says Jolie Ezekiel. It says my brother Tony, my brother. Right. That's the way I see it. We are all related to each other some way, shape, or form. You know, whether it's blood or not. Now, why is he leaving his truck there and he's getting out walking his dog? My Lord, really? They just, oh my Lord. Some of these drivers, I don't know what they be doing. I guess the dog had to go and the dog couldn't wait. They got this big old dog that came out the truck. Look at that, they taking their dog over there. You probably can't see they walking their dog. But when I'm tripping off of, he just blocked everybody off. I hope ain't nobody got to get out or nothing like that. It's just the dog had to go, Yolanda. Jolia always, Jolia, stop. Jojo, she always does that. Now, remember when she was in the live before and I was at the truck stop and the truck pulled up in front of me? And I was like, look at this driver. How am I supposed to get out? What did Jolia say, y'all? Y'all remember? She said, Yolanda, he's just trying to rest. She was taking it. She's like, sis, he just trying to rest. Now she's saying the dog had to go, Yolanda. Yeah, the dog had to go. All right, Jolie she be getting it, boy. She be on the truckers, boy. She said, Yolanda, he's just trying to find some place to rest. I'm like, yeah. Jolie Legacy, it says, I'm doing a special group of videos for Jamaicans. Oh, okay, I see that. Okay, that's pretty cool. You're doing a special video for Jamaicans? It says, oh, snap. For real. Yeah. I remember that you had me cracking up, girl, when the truck pulled up in front of me and blocked me off, and you said, sis, he's just trying to get some rest. She was not playing, okay? She was like, just let the man rest. So that's pretty cool what you're doing, though, Ezekiel. When are you going to make this video? Yeah, you remember. I'm glad you remember that. But he moved out. He didn't stay there all night. When we got off the live, it says just different preservation. Yeah, he didn't stay all night. He ended up actually after we got off alive. I say about maybe a couple hours. He was gone. I think he took a split break. It says Ezekiel tag me in the bed. Oh, okay. She said tag. It says. I have done 2 hours. Well, I seen them already. If that's the one you was talking about, Ezekiel, I seen the short one. And then you had a regular one. So I seen both of them. Jolia, it says, oh snap, I head that way. Yes, one that you did for like 4 or 5 minutes and you was talking about it. Then you had a regular one. That's the one you're talking about? Because I've already seen them. When you was talking about it, because I was asking about Afro. What was I asking about? Afro Latinos. The Afro Latinos. And you broke it all down for me in that comment. It says, Ezekiel, I'll watch after the live. It says, those are just the warm-up. Oh, okay. So you're making more to back that up. Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. And it's just all talking about Jamaicans and stuff. Is what you're saying? What is these? If he blocked me, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to tell him, look, boy, you got to move. I hope this car hauler. Okay, because I'm about to say, I thought he was finna park. Because, you know, some of these truck drivers, they will park right in front of, they would just pull right in front of every one of these trucks. And I got to leave too early for them to be blocking me off. It says, Jolene, it says, oh, snap, I'll be watching for sure. Okay, yeah. Because I know that truck right there in the front, the one that's walking their dog, they ain't going nowhere. It's Yolanda, it was Afro Latinos. Okay. He just, there she go again. There she, girl, stop. She said he just passing, Yolanda. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he passes, sis. You right about that. But I have seen them, Joe, for real. They'll come in front of the trucks, like all of us lined up here, and then they're just stay. See there, look at him with the little dog. Look at, no, that's, they finna put their dog back in there now. It says, you be ready. I do. It says, to get, I sure do, because there's times they have blocked me in, and then when you get ready to leave in the morning time, they don't even be wanting to move out of the way. And you'll be beating on their door and beating on their door, and they will not come to the door. So yeah, I'll be on them. I'll be like, man, you can't block me, man. I got to leave. And I'll be lying, telling them I'm about to leave in a few minutes, just so they won't block me. Because do you know how hard it is to wake a driver up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and you trying to get going, and it takes them forever. Be 30 minutes later, you still beating on the door. Hey man, I got to go. Man, can you move out of the way? And some of them won't even move. They sure won't. They'll stay right there, act like they don't even hear you. So yeah. But so like I said, everybody, it says, I can only imagine. Yes, and that's why I be on them, because I be thinking that they're gonna block me off, and when I have to leave really, really early, it makes it difficult for me. Some drivers will not get up, and sometimes you have to go inside of the store, inside of the truck stop, and say, hey, I got a truck that's blocking me, I need to get out. And you talking about 30 minutes or an hour later, and I could have been gone. And you study telling them, look man, you got to move, because I got to get going. And they take their sweet time. Shoot, they wouldn't want you to do that to them. I be heated. Sure enough, that's why I be ready. When I see them look like they finna block me, I be ready. I be like, move. It says, yeah, that will be yeah, especially when you have to deliver at a certain time. You could be running behind when you need to go, because some of them drivers take their sweet time. You know, just like him right there, he need to move out of the way or turn his lights off or his flashers. He's doing all that nonsense. And they'll probably sit there all night. And then the trucks on the side of him, well, I guess they might be able to get out. I just don't like when they pull up in front of me and block me, because not only did I be needing to get out, but what if there's like an emergency or fire or anything, or I need to move my truck fast? I can't knock them out of the way because they sitting right in front of me. And I do understand that sometimes there's no place to park and they have no other place to go. But at the same time, come on, partner, you got to do better than that. Like, for real. You can't, don't block me. Because I need to move if I need to move. I ain't trying to be beating on your door and arguing with you about getting out of my way. Because like I said, a lot of them don't even be wanting to move. And I know they tired, because I've been there. Oh, Lord, they finna go get in the shower. They got their, so they gonna be there. They got their backpacks and their shower bags. So this truck right here that's blocking, that's got their flashers on, they ain't going nowhere. They getting their shower stuff. They finna go get in the shower. So they gonna be there a minute. And I guess they're going to have their flashers on all the way until they get done. I guess they can get annoying sometimes, but but the thing that's get me, they're facing me. And I'm learning to be okay with that, okay? It says they want to wash their butt. Girl, stop playing. Stop it, Joe. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm glad they washing their butts. Because some of them, baby, now I ain't gonna even go there. Yeah, they need to wash their butts. Yes. Must wash your butt every day. That's what showers are made of. And you can actually get them free. If you get you 60 gallons of fuel, you don't have to pay that. What is it? $24 for a shower, I think it is now. I'm not quite sure. But then this is paid parking. This is what I think is across the street is $15 to park. And over here, I think it's $18 to park. And showers, over here, showers, I think $24. Across the street, showers might be $22. I'm not quite sure. Jolie, yeah, it says, oh, you all have to pay. Yeah, we got to pay for showers. We got to pay for showers and parking. Hell yeah, we do. It ain't nothing out here free trucking. And you parking, you can pay up to $50 a night to park, depending on where you parking at. When you go west, oh baby, you gonna pay some money. And then some of them you paying. Some of them will charge you by the hour. Ezekiel, I be messing with her. Yeah, she be messing with me all the time. Be getting to me and stuff, but yeah. So it says it's me. For real, for real. See, look, they got their shower stuff. Look at him. He got to wash his butt like Joe said. But look at him. Now, why they gonna leave their lights going? Look, he got his little backpack. Here she come. I guess they're gonna take the dog and put him in the shower too. Well, the dog needs to take a bath too. I guess so. The doggy need to take, but he need to turn those lights off. Wait, hold on. Yo! Hey, can you turn your flashers off? He don't even hear me. God damn it. Hold on a minute, y'all. Man, hey! Hey! Can you turn your lights off? Your lights. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Shit, I don't want them damn lights flashing on me, goddamn it. Turn them motherfuckers off. The fuck? Thank you. Damn. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I told y'all, I be ready, man. Them lights blinding on me. He know how it is. Let me tell him thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, they was nice. See, yeah, because see what it is, the reason what y'all don't understand is, okay, that's facing me. Whether I was alive or not, it says Jolia, I love, it says Jolia, I love that you can't get your mouth to laugh. It's silly. No, but see what y'all missing is, so he is facing me. So even when I'm done live, that's directly coming in me. And even with my curtains, what y'all don't know is that light comes through. So even when I lay down, his light's going to be flashing and I'm going to be, man, turn your damn flashers off. You about to go get in the shower, partner. Like, what is the point? You know, it says, Tony, don't encourage her. Left. That's all I'm saying. Now, was I wrong, y'all? If I'm wrong, I apologize. But he didn't have a problem with it. Most of us don't. If they, you know, if another driver asks you, hey, can you turn the lights down? And they're directly at me. And even if I got off live with y'all and I'm sitting here trying to do my paperwork, his lights are like flashing right at me. To me, that's kind of rude and inconsiderate. Man, turn your lights out. You about to get in the shower. What is the problem? Why you still got the lights going? Like, dude, really? I'm just saying. You know, it don't make no sense. It says it's me. I do like it when she laughs. Man, I don't want y'all to think I'm mean or nothing, because I'm not mean. It says probably did it on purpose. Yeah, he could have, because I'm thinking to myself, they about to get in the shower. So why do you got your whole lights and your flashers on? Like, dude, turn them off. You finna be gone at least an hour. a little bit over because you're about to get in the shower. Like, turn them off. They directly at me. But if he would have had it directed at somebody, there's people ask people to turn their lights off all the time. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But see, they wasn't sleeping. If he was asleep and I drove up and I parked here, I wouldn't have asked him to turn his lights off. But because I seen them getting out and I just asked him, hey, can you turn them out? He could have said no. If he said no, I'd been like, okay, like whatever. Because I could have turned mine on. I could hit him real hard too if I wanted to. I could turn him and hit him on with my high beams, but he's at an angle with me. See, if I turn my lights, see, he won't even see it. See, I got my beams. See that? If y'all can see my lights. Y'all can see my lights from here. Hold on. So if I turn my lights are on, but y'all can see, I can hit him with that beam. See my lights flashing? Look. Bam. Now that's just how he was on me. See how my lights is? Now if I turn them off. That shit, man, pointing at you like that, I don't want all that up in my face like that. It's just, you know exactly what you're doing. Man, I'm just saying, he need to go on somewhere. He need to get on, get big, get gone somewhere. Got the trucker. Po dog. Look at the dog looking out the window. Look at the dog. They just left him. They should have took him and put him in the shower too. Yes. They sure should have. Yep. It says, I have decided to continue. Girl, I appreciate you still hanging in there, huh? But y'all, like I say, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta get up. I appreciate that. Y'all keep watching for those shorts. I'm gonna pop out a few more. I'm gonna do a surprise and I'm gonna pop out a short tonight. So if y'all get a chance, when I get off of this live, I'm gonna drop another short. And y'all know how I do. I drops a short. And then I always post my good morning, and I put a few people in my community post. So in case you guys haven't connected, you guys could connect with them. And I might put a few people because Shanana, it says Yolanda a mess, but I love you guys too. So I probably put a few people in my post like I always do. You guys, me putting up the short videos, I'm just doing that, showing each individual some love. Y'all will be seeing, because I got a clip on everybody, so I'll be putting them up. I think about next week sometime I'll be done, and then I'm gonna flip it up. And the reason why I do shorts, just like Grandma said, it's Grandma. She said when you do the shorts can bring you in a subscriber here and there. Not always, but if you, it says, I also love you. Like, oh, I appreciate you, sweetheart. So when you put out a short, sometimes it might bring you 1 subscriber. You might get 2. I mean, it just varies. But the shorts is entertaining on top of your regular videos and on top of your live videos. But I'm working on people to watch more of my regular videos because everybody come to the shorts and then they come to my post. But I haven't put out a regular video in a minute. I am, because I have not made a video to actually introduce myself. So that's what I'm going to do. I need to do that. It says, I wish I knew how to do all that stuff. It says, just practice. And I don't do my best, Jolia, but I'm getting better. And I'm learning a few tricks. And I'm going to start getting into the cartoons, learning a little bit more. And I'm working on it. But bear with me. You guys understand most of what I'm doing with it. It says, Henry and I have been playing your playlist, and I appreciate that, and I watch it as much as yours and I can. You got to remember, most people that watch my playlist, I appreciate it, because Shani, she has watched my playlist I think twice. You guys got the devices, and what I try to get you, Jolia, I have watched all of your playlists, but I'm still on the long one, going over it in the middle. I forget where I left off at. I think, what did I leave off? Oh Lord, let me think. I can't remember off of hand. But see, I've already watched all of your videos, but I haven't watched them over and over in your playlist. But I have watched them all. I've watched every one of your videos, every one of your shorts, all of it. And I'm working in your playlist. And the reason why I can't go through my playlist like that, because I have one device is all I have. So you got to remember, I talk on the phone throughout the day while I'm rolling. And then I do content and like now. So when I get, for me to run but I'm going to get a second device because everybody is saying that I need a second one. So once I get a second device, I'll be able to watch more when I get that second device. I can like let playlists play all night. And the reason I don't let it go through my phone all night, because I fear I'm gonna oversleep and I'll be having mines for alarm. And I fear I might get up, the battery, something ain't right. And I need my phone for a lot of stuff. So I can't let mine run all night. I'll be barely doing these lives with it. Hello, Rahan, how are you? Mixed Vlogs 2019, welcome. I appreciate you coming to the chat. I appreciate that. How are you? I'm doing fine. How are you? It says we have a laptop. So see, you're cheating. See that my laptop is not with me. Mine is at home, and I'm gonna have to start bringing. I do have a laptop. Yes, you are, because you could just let your laptop play all night. And my daughter told me to bring my laptop, and she said, "Mom, if you get your laptop, you can do a lot of stuff with your laptop." And I'm gonna bring mine when I go back home, and that's how I can do. And also, too, I'm gonna get another device, another phone. So I have my laptop, I have my phone, and plus my regular phone. And man, I could just watch stuff all night. I can really show a lot more love. But see, Jolia, even with your playlist, before I started watching that, I had already watched every one of your videos already, and I had watched all your shorts and all of that already. And I had started on your playlist, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't completed it completely because I can't do like y'all doing. I watched all the short ones. I'm working on that one in the middle one. I left off in the middle. It's I get it, sis. It's trust. I understand. It's easy for us because we both have right. But see, I don't have that. I got this one phone, and I use this one phone for emails with my job, emails with just people outside of my job. I use it to talk on all day while I'm rolling with my Bluetooth on. I use it for with my loads, customers, and doing through the night. It has to be free for like family, my children, and yeah, all of that. So that's my problem, but I'm gonna fix that when I go back home. Okay, good to see you in the chat, Rated Mixed Vlogs. I appreciate you stopping in. But like I said, you guys, this chat has already been. I appreciate you guys. I was going to get off before Jolia jumped in, and I appreciate that. But we're gonna go ahead. I don't mean to be rude. I love everybody that's here. I thank everybody for all the likes. I appreciate for everybody that rocked with me from the beginning all the way to the end. And I thank you. Let's see, look who's stopping in. Look at Life with Nikki Lee. Hey, sis. See, this is the time I normally would start by 9 or 9:30. And you know what? It says, oh, what? It says, don't blame me, LOL, right. But this is what Ezekiel said early, and he called it. He said everybody is going to start coming in later on, and he was absolutely right. But see, like I told him, I couldn't, I didn't want to like start just now. But, I mean, because if I would have started now about 9, I would have been on here like till 11 or 12. Or about the time Tony got ready to put out his video. So, that's why I went ahead. He need to pull his clothes down. What the heck? Like I said, Nikki, welcome. And I was finna in the chat before Jolia came, and then we continued. Now you came. What's up, love? Checked out your video. Everybody's saying hey. And see, this is normally when I do my pop-up, when everybody start coming right about now or a little bit later. Say hey, Mary. And then even for you guys that didn't stay the whole time, you know, at the end of the day, if you guys want to watch the replay, you can. But if not, I just appreciate you when you come in, because for you guys don't know, even if you don't do the full live or whatever the deal is, you still get credit for it. Like Nikki came, right? So Nikki don't have to watch the replay because technically I still get credit for her coming in the live and liking the video. Do you see what I'm saying? I guess, I don't know if you guys know that. So, well, at least that's what I was told. I guess that's how it should go. So, like I said, anybody that enter my live, even if they didn't come when I first started, if you want to go back and watch it, that helps me because it gives me the watch hours. But, you know, it says, Nikki says, I'll still catch your play. I appreciate that. And you know, Nikki, what Jolia and Henry and them was saying, they watched it on their laptops and they got other phones. See, I got one device, so I can't do a lot of that. And I think a few people, and I appreciate everybody that has been watching my playlist, because I see the numbers. They are going up And I know Shrani, I know Hundi, I know Nikki, I know Jolia, Tony, I know all Ezekiel, I know all you guys are watching my playlist because I see the numbers. Only thing is nobody, I wish more people would go to my regular videos and rewatch some of them over, but I guess it don't matter if they're in my playlist already. But yeah, that's all good. Long as y'all watching my playlist, keep watching it over and over again, however times y'all want to, because that gives me that watch time and I appreciate it. And when I get my I'm gonna bring my laptop when I go home. I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna bring my I'm due for another phone for an upgrade. And when I get another phone, my second phone, then I'll have 3 devices. I'll have 2 phones and my laptop. I appreciate that, Nikki. I really do. But yeah, so I'll have that, and then so at nighttime I can run, like you said, like you do, Jolia. I can run my laptop or one of the phones. And that's what a lot of people do. They got multiple devices, so they're able to run somebody's playlist through the middle of the night. They'll like put their phone on a playlist and just let the phone play for the person. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that because, like I said, I need my phone, and I can't take that running 9-10 hours or whatever some people do. Some people run their phones all day. My cousin, she has helped me. She watches. She said when she be at work, well, she got 2 computers, her regular computer that she work on plus her laptop. And she said when she go, not only me, that we got another cousin she watches. She just lets the phone, her laptop or whatever, play to her phone, stuff like that. So I appreciate that. It says I catch up over the weekend. I appreciate that. It's me. So yeah, but like I said, you guys, we just continue to support each other. Everybody, again, I keep repeating it in the chat. If you're not connected with somebody and there's somebody you want to connect with, feel free to connect with them. Just click on, and if you can't click, put their name in the space bar up there, and whatever their name is, and it'll take you right to their page. And if you're not quite sure, drop me a message and I'll give you their link and stuff like that. In this YouTube street, there is enough. Let me see if it ain't too late. Turn around here. Okay, here we go. It's still kind of dark. In these YouTube streets here, there is enough love and enough support that we can give each other. So what we need to do is we need to continue to connect with each other, continue to support each other, watch each other's shorts, each other lives, help each other to grow, introduce each other to other people. That's why I'm studying putting out the shorts, and I'm going to continue to put out the shorts. Just introducing, because there was people in the shorts that didn't even know about some people, and there's so many people that I'm connected with, truck drivers and so on, and my list will go on and on, but I'm putting the people that I know that leave comments that connect with me on a regular basis. So yeah, it says breakfast is ready. Welcome everyone. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that breakfast, but girl, you too far. Now Jolie and Henry might make it down there. I can't. You way in India, girl. I appreciate that. Thank you. But like I said, you guys, we just continue to support each other the best way we can. Right now, because I can't get to a lot of people's pages like I would love to. So what I'm doing from showing my appreciation, I'm putting each person in the I'm doing a short video, just taking it. Might not, y'all don't come for me, it might not be y'all best pictures, but they're beautiful. I like the pictures that I put up. It might not be the best job, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm just showing y'all nothing but love. Like I say, every day, either in the morning or night, I'll drop 1 or 2 shorts, and I'll just keep dropping them until I'm done with supporting as many people as I can. And anybody that don't like their video or got a problem, I have no problem taking it down, okay? So at the end of the day, it says the food is probably very delicious. Yeah, she be cooking up some stuff. So at the end of the day, like I said, I love everybody. We are all family here, and we're going to continue to support. Even if we get upset at each other, we have issues. We should learn how to discuss stuff and just let it go and continue to love each other, because we're nothing but like a YouTube family. You know, YouTube helps a lot of people, because there's people going through some depression. There's people lonely, grieving. People are going through so much stuff. It says life with Nikki Lee. It says we love you too. You know, I appreciate that, Nikki. And Nikki's been rocking with me basically since day one Tony, yo, man, Ezekiel, just about everybody in this chat has been rocking me. If not day one, they came a little bit after it. And I appreciate it. I'm talking about like true love, true love. And I really appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough. The support that you show me, especially when I do these lives and you guys are on the live, not an hour, not 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I mean, it's all family and we're all growing. And again, congratulations. You guys need to show Mary some love. Mary has hit 100 subscribers. Girl, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. No, it's not her birthday. It's not her birthday though. It says, we love Tony, yo, man. Tony is the man, and 2 mother-seeking peppers on the side. Oh, snap. Snap, she got 100 subscribers. Let's give Mary an applause. You go, girl. You go, girl. I'm so happy when I went over to Mary's page, and I was like, what? She didn't hit 100 subscribers. You go, girl. That's so nice. Yeah, and Tony, we congratulate Tony. Tony hit 10K and he's climbing. Congratulations, Tony. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. And then we gotta congratulate my girl, Miss Nikki Lee. Hey, she hit 4K. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go, Nikki. Go, Nikki. Now I'm just playing. Anybody that we forget. And Ezekiel, he hit over 5K. I mean, listen to me, 5K, Lord. But you're gonna be there at 5K, Ezekiel. The last time I checked, Ezekiel, correct me if I'm wrong, aren't you at 520 something? He's hit over 5. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, it's your birthday. Anybody, Jolia, she's about to hit that 6. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, all of us. Hey, congratulations. And anybody that I forgot, I might be off with the numbers, but it's all good. It says thank everyone in the chat. Yeah, so it's all good. Congratulations. Yeah, Tony, yo, man. It says we're speaking at Ezekiel 5K. Hey, I did say 5K for Ezekiel. It must be coming. Hey. But like I said, you guys, y'all know me. And let me see what else we saying. It says, I think mine. Yeah, okay, Ezekiel, you right at 4:30. I thought you was at 5. Ezekiel, you at 4:30? I thought you was at 5:28. Well, he right. He should know better than me. I'm telling him that he's at 5 something. Yeah, but okay, Ezekiel, he's over the 4 because I remember when I started coming on there to Ezekiel page, he was at 399. So he's at 4:30. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, congratulate everybody in here. We all rocking together, and it's just a pleasure to see everybody continue to grow. And one day we're gonna all be saying, hey, remember when we was all growing together, when we all get to those 1 million subscribers and we all be like way up there, like big, like huge. We're gonna be rocking and rolling, y'all. So at the end of the day, I just love it. I appreciate you guys always coming in and showing me love. We show each other love. And remember, you guys, Jolia goes live every Saturday Eastern Standard Time. Listen to me, Lord, I'm getting tired. Jolia Legacy. If you get a chance, go over there and check her out Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. She does an hour. Sometimes she be nice and she slip a little bit past the hour. But at the end of the day, she go check her out every Saturday. Sometimes she miss Saturdays because things come up, stuff she have to do. But check her out. You guys go check out Tony Yo Man. He drops a video every night about between 11, somewhere between 10:30 and 11:30, at the latest 12. He's on Central Standard Time. Shwani, go check her out. Mushroom recipe with chapitae. I can't pronounce that. So go check her out. It says LOL, yes, Saturday morning, LOL, I'll be there this Saturday. Okay, yeah. And anybody that I'm missing in here, Mary puts up her videos. Check her out. And Life with Nikki Lee, she does her videos. She has a lot of good videos over there. She does random stuff too, just like myself. But like I said, if I'm missing anybody, I'm just thinking about the lives right now. Jolia goes live Saturdays. And I just do pop-up lives. And go check out Ezekiel. He got good stuff over there. Yahweh, go check him out. He's schooling us on that. And so many other channels. And you guys keep looking out for the short videos that I'll keep throwing out until I get tired of putting them out, okay? So I appreciate you. Yes, Nikki, she has some good stuff over there Saturday morning. She's on Eastern time zone over there. So you guys want, go over there and check out my girl, Jolia. Jojo, that's my twin. I said we twins. That's my girl. So go check her out. It says, oh, thank you so much, Nikki. Yes, she'll be over there. So yes, I know Nikki. Nikki is just great. She's awesome. So anyhow, and like I said, you guys, if you guys want later, go over there, check out Tony Yo Man. He will be dropping his video tonight. I don't know what time. Just look for him. I know he's on Central Standard Time. Most majority of the time, he been dropped his video about 11, a little bit after 11, maybe 12 something, somebody else time if you're on Eastern or, you know, Pacific Standard Time, whatever. Just, you know, check him out. Check everybody out. Please do. You know, Jolia says, we twins for real. Yes, we are, baby. What I like, that's my girl. That's my girl. It says, support me. Yes, we're going to support. She said, support me also. Swanee, we're going to support you, sweetie. Matter of fact, I might drop your video. Swanee, when I get off, I already have your video in a draft. So I'm going to drop Swanee video next. And so you guys can see, because she says support her. We're going to drop your, and she's a great supporter. She's one of those that got those devices. Her and her husband be running. That's how she supports me. Her and her husband do the same thing, Jolia, you and Henry do. So, but we got you, love. She's a great supporter. She's always popping in for the live. She's on, but you got to remember she's in India, so it's daytime there for her. So she might have to catch you on a different time. So, okay. Well, I appreciate you guys. It was almost 3 hours. I wouldn't even plan on staying on here 3 hours, but that just shows you how good the conversation is, how much we connect, and whatever we do. But you guys, remember, support everybody in here. We continue to rock together. And if we have misunderstanding, we could talk about this, y'all. We could talk about it. Got my email. If y'all want to email me, y'all got a problem, say, look, Yolanda, hey. You know, we could talk about it. But we all good. It says, thank you, sister. Yes. Swanee, I'm going to drop your video. So you look for a short video. That's you that I have in there. I have a lot of videos lined up. So I'm going to do different ones. But I'm going to drop Swanee's while she's in here. I'm going to go ahead and drop her. She'll be next. So again, hey, we love you guys. I love you guys. I'm getting tired, y'all. So you guys have a good night. I'm not going to even go through the roll call. Y'all already know who was in here. We all family. Good night, everyone. Like I said, you guys get a chance. Go over there and check out Tony Yo Man. He getting ready to drop his video tonight, y'all. Okay? Then y'all look out for my video that I'm going to get ready and drop. What does he say? It says Chrissy is missing. Well, you know, Ezekiel, I have no idea what happened to Chrissy. I will keep Chrissy in prayer. Maybe she's going through something. She hasn't been here, but I've been seeing her in the YouTube streets. Hey, and I talked about that. Everybody go through stuff, and I respect whatever it is. You know, it says, good night, sis, love you. I miss Chrissy. Yeah, I don't know. I hope everything is going okay with Chrissy and her family. I'm not quite sure, but haven't seen her in a while. So if anybody's here, we all just keep her in prayer for right now. I hope everything is well with her. But yes, I have not seen Chrissy in a while, and I don't know how to get in touch with her. Only thing I can say, you guys go over there to her page, show her some love, and just say whatever Chrissy is going through, we're going to keep Chrissy in prayer. And I hope Chrissy is not feeling any type of way, and I hope everything is good with her family. But remember, you guys, I want to say this before I end it. Express baskets and treats. Her mother is in the hospital. Her mother's in Memphis. They're out there in Memphis, Tennessee, and her mother's been in the hospital for like a week. Please, please, please remember, Express baskets and treats. Keep her and her mother in prayer. And also Latoya that comes in the chat, she has leukemia, and she did a little video. Keep her in prayer. You never know what nobody is going through, but please, please send out a prayer for Express baskets and treats. Her mom is in the hospital in Memphis, so please, please keep her in prayer. And Latoya, I did not even know she had leukemia. So that's another story. So we all just stay prayed up for Latoya. Latoya comes in the chat. If you guys remember her, she's leukemia. I guess it acts up and they have to go get treatments or whatever. But she did a video on that. So keep her in prayer. You never know what nobody is going through. Please pray. Just stay prayed up for each other. Have a good night. If nobody haven't told you that they love you today, guess who love you? Yolanda love you, baby. Peace out, Yolanda. Have a good one. You guys take care.